everybody else does, right? Like you don't even let yourself start on the road to success. You say, I'm not going to do that because I won't do that. I'm the sort of guy who fails at things, so I won't start.
My motto is anything you can do, I can do better.
I'm going to let you know this. I am never going to eat 7 meals a day. So with that out of the question, if you want to help me succeed,
this is something you do too. You just went to the complete crazy end of the spectrum of what I had said and made it sound like I was asking something unreasonable. You don't have to eat 7. You have to eat 3, though, or you're just not giving them. You're just spitting in our face. If you don't eat 3 meals a day like a normal human being. When you eat 4, I can see you're trying. If you eat 5, then you're on the program. That's how it works. That's how this graduated scale goes. And right now, you're like, I don't give a.
You said you were homesick and wanted to go home.
I do want to go home. I want to go home right now.
He's probably just sick of me nagging him.
You're a grown man. You're not allowed to be homesick anymore.
No, what? Where's that written down?
Yeah,
He doesn't have a wife and kids at home. He has his mom.
Yeah, and he loves
he's
his
not
mom.
being away
he loves
from
his family.
home.
I mean, I don't think it's entirely true.
I miss the country. I miss flat ground. I miss some familiar streets. I miss the smell of the swamp. I miss a whole bunch of different things. I miss Ginger. I miss Chevy. I miss the way the damn dew hits the damn truck in the mornings. I miss just normally. I miss my room. I miss my office.
Dude,
No,
I totally fucked up.
He's not been away from home very much, so I can understand how that's a thing.
I mean, like,
that's never been a thing for me personally.
No, look,
I left my house
it.
at 19 and didn't come home for 6 months.
I feel it too. I like being home. I like being in familiar roads. I like being around my wife and kids and dogs.
Oh shit! Part 2 doesn't have a thumbnail. What the fuck?
Sometimes when I go on vacation, it's not as good as real life. But
I literally
you
like
have an opportunity
fucking
to upgrade,
Oh,
to
Lord.
reinvent, to rebuild, and I'm hearing like, you know what? I really like the dew and the flatness of my yard, so I'm not going to stay here anymore. And it's like, no.
Well, but see, you're looking at it 2 different ways. You're looking at it like you do something to completion. I'm looking at it like if I do it to completion, I'm not going to be any better for wear, and I'm just wasting people's time.
Trust me, I'm blunt
feels
enough to tell you if you're wasting our time.
It's a quit, dude. There's no other way to phrase it. It's a quit. It's I give up.
It's going through the motions.
Yeah.
No, giving up would be like me.
It's going through the motions. It's half-assing.
Well, I half-ass stuff. That's the way I do it. You never watch YouTube videos?
That's exactly what I said last night. I went on a rant with you about how you half-ass everything because, like, you handed me your portion after I sat there and edited everything to the best of my ability. I felt I'm no editor, but I tried my best, and you handed me your end, and both things you handed me were completely half-assed. One of them, you had a fan blowing right into it like an air purifier, and it was squirrely and like unlistenable.
Then I redid it, and then somebody called me in the middle of it, and I took the time to edit that out of it.
And he told me, I asked him, why didn't you put the phone on silent? He said, I don't do stuff like that. And there it is. But you didn't edit it out. It's right in the middle of the video.
In the last minute, there's been, hey, half-ass. That's how I do things. I half-ass it. And, hey, I don't do this. Why?
Then the only portion of the video that you filmed that was the time lapse. It's completely out of focus, and it's the lower half of your body time lapsed for 20 minutes.
I'm sorry. I have a new gadget. I was trying for the first time. Nobody was there to help me, and like I thought I had it in focus. But
nobody's there to help me do anything. Every little adjustment I make is if anything's out of focus, it's all on me. And I take full responsibility. I would never say, well, Kitty wasn't there to show me how to focus the camera. Like, it's you. It's just my bad situation. It's cool. I'm not mad at you, but it's just an example of where you should. Instead of giving me an example.
Yeah, I had to fucking edit something out.
Partly I feel like we're ganging up on you, and I feel guilty for that. Partly I feel like we're calling you
I mean,
out
it's
on
out
your
there
post
now, but
and
once
you
it's
badly did that.
processed.
Yeah, nobody's trying to hurt you here or attacking. We're not mad.
I can't believe it was on
We're
my Google
disappointed and we
Photos,
want
bro.
more.
I was like, what the fuck?
The days that you
I don't want to do YouTube.
There was something in there.
I'm losing this weight right now to get out of YouTube.
That's okay.
That,
I don't want to change my work ethic on YouTube.
There's nothing wrong with it. All right, so there's 2 different things. There's nothing wrong with
So I have to go in
working
there and like
your
edit
goal
it
being
once it's
getting off YouTube.
processed.
Because what we talked about last week, it sounds like a good scenario for you. You being some sort of firefighting, softball playing, weekend guy who maybe ends up with a family and enjoys the rest of his life and starts learning.
I mean,
what
fuck
life's
it, it's
about.
out there. It's out there, but fuck it.
But that and everybody would be cool with that. But you don't half-ass your journey. Because you're never going to be. Are you going to half-ass being a firefighter and half-ass that stuff? No, because that's stuff you care about. So you shouldn't half-ass this because people have vested time, money, effort, and everything
I'm not
else
half-assing
into it. You are half-assing. You just admitted it. You literally just admitted it. You said the words, "I'm a half-asser." That's what I do. It's okay. We're not trying to like beat something out of you. It's okay.
Just why I want to go home.
We just want more of you.
Why do you want to go home?
Because there's nobody there to sit and bitch at me.
There's nobody to call you out on where you're lacking. We're not doing this stuff to be bullies. I want you to understand that.
I am who I am. I mean, I'm who I am.
If you have that attitude, we're not saying you have to change.
I don't want to fix it. I mean, I like who I am.
I'm not saying this because I want to show off.
So you
I
like
mention this
being
because
overweight?
all of you have helped me become successful. All of you helped me.
I have to trim and cut this, so we want all that.
I'm sorry, I can't tell you where it is.
How come we can't pause that?
It wouldn't be right.
So
I
but I usually lead lobbies.
Yeah, and it pretty much drained everything else. Like this.
So he's doing the tire again.
That's it.
Yo, we're here for
Trying to teach you a lesson. That's what
right there. Sorry, I have to do this on the back end. Sorry, here, I'll keep playing this.
No, I didn't say
And
I like
trapped
being
working on
overweight.
YouTube?
Wings, I gotta disagree with this being how you are, because I remember watching the first video of boot camp, and you were quick to tap out, quick. And now I've been watching these videos. No, hold on.
I gave my 100% the entire time in every workout I've done.
And no, hold on, let me finish. And now Kyle thinks you're done, and you say no, I got more. And when you started this,
God
I'm
damn
stronger.
I know, but you're willing to do more, to put up with more, to push yourself. I get the feeling watching you, that first video, I didn't get the feeling you weren't exuding confidence. You weren't like, yeah, I can do this. Now you are. There has been a change in you. And when you wanted to start this, you wanted to start it to change your life and to change your business, to change your YouTube business for the better. I think I don't want to do YouTube. I want to leave YouTube, all this stuff. I think it's like a default position for you. When you feel overloaded, you default to, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm home. I'm scared. I don't want to do this. Whatever it is, whether it be the boot camp, whether it be eating the meals, or doing YouTube, you default to I am who I am. I don't want to do this anymore. And I think you need to I think it would be in your best interest to look at that honestly and look at yourself honestly and rationally, and be like, you know what? Yeah, it's kind of a default just to remove myself from the situation, to put up a barrier between what I feel is threatening or bad or looming and myself. Because I think that's what I'm not a psychologist. I play one on YouTube, but I think that's what you do. And I think it would be in your best interest just to I don't know, inner monologue, call it whatever you want, but take an honest look at what you're saying and why you're saying it. You don't have to tell anybody. You don't have to be publicly like, yeah, it's actually because of this. I say this, but be honest with yourself and take a look at what you're really saying and why you're saying it. Because I don't think a lot of the things you're saying are actually how you feel, because they don't mesh up with how you went into this whole thing. You were excited. You were on Kyle. You were Kyle. Like, let's do this damn thing. I want to get on here and I want to start this thing. I want to get it started as soon as possible. And now that's completely changed.
So what's going on in your head, Wings? What are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking I'm ready for 12 days to be over with.
But Wings, I think if you asked any person if they'd lost, let's say 22 pounds in under 3 weeks,
I have lost
they would
22 pounds more times than I can count. This is not new to me. I've lost 80 pounds in 2011, 80. And I backslid off of it. I'm not at the point where I've even made a success yet in my life. And, I want to gain the tools needed to get that success. I want to get the tools needed to turn that 22 into 122. And I feel like if I don't do it your way, I'm doing it wrong. And you're blocking me out, so I'm going to block it out right back. I'm going to keep working out, doing what I got to do, and I'm going to go home and then work on the plan I set for myself.
You're eating something, Wings.
I eat mainly fast food.
You can't do that's probably going to have to stop.
It is going to have to stop, and that's basically what I need help for. He got me off the sugar. I no longer have hunger pains. I can sit here and not eat for 2 days now, and I wouldn't get hungry because my body has gotten used to eating like 500 calories a day. I can forget to eat right now.
I will repeat that neither me or Kyle have recommended that he cuts his calories to 500 a day. We do not know where that came from.
And what he's describing is the weight plateau that he's talking about. He's self-induced.
They're sitting there talking bad about me, but I ate before PKA. Why? Because I'm like, well, if I don't eat before PKA, I'd only have 400 calories today.
Well, congratulations. That is the most minimal effort I can feel that you could have possibly exerted. Those people get death threats. Yeah. So Wings couldn't make it tonight. I take that back. Wings didn't make it tonight. So Wings felt what he said to me was that he felt that coming on could only be a negative thing for him and his channel, because he's really bummed out right now because he feels like, I guess maybe since last week's show, I think it's extended from that, but he feels like the videos aren't doing as well, especially his gaming videos as far as the like ratios and stuff, and that's got him really depressed. And he didn't want to come on the show because I guess he felt like he would say something that would be, people wouldn't like again, and it would just put him farther in the hole.
Whether that's a good decision to him that he not do that, but that wasn't an option that he was interested in.
No, we all, and when I say all, I mean everyone at my household. I mean Woody and I, we all, we said to him, you should come on the show, man. Just temper your feelings, focus on the show, and do it. And he wasn't up for it. So we've got Chiz here tonight, who I think is excellent.
Who's totally replacing Wings on the cast. Welcome aboard, Chiz.
Most
Damn.
women have this cat problem, and I'm like,
I
hate
don't
cats.
find that.
Like I gotta lie to them in their face every time. Do you like cats? Yeah. I hate cats. If it was me, I'd throw cats out the window while I was driving. Just for
wait, we just took a turn.
Oh, dark.
We went to a dark place there.
Wait.
He says he hates
I'm sorry,
cats, but he
I'm
has a
having-
cat now.
Wing said that if he had his way, he would throw a cat out a moving car window
for leisure entertainment.
for leisure and entertainment. Which sounds like a YouTube video category, but no, it's how Wings describes throwing cats out of a moving vehicle.
And I'm saying some of this for shock value, but at the same time, dude, I hate cats, especially when you have anything of something new, like a car or like a new patio set or new lawn chairs. Cats, flowers. They take in flowers. Like we had neighbors. We have a crazy cat lady that lives behind us. She has like 20 plus cats. I don't know how many there is, but she had 20 plus cats. I kept catching them in raccoon cages and hauling them off to other neighborhoods.
What?
Wings kidnapped his neighbor's cat and relocated them.
I don't think she names them. They're just
Wings
stray.
is the reason for movies like Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey. He's that who thinks the dog is a stray and takes it to the pound. But it's even worse because he knows it's not a stray. He's kidnapping cats. He's
Yeah,
a
the cats in
catnapper.
my yard taking in my mulch and my flower beds.
Wings, you're a catnapper.
I'm not a cat napper. Cats
Did you or did you
trespassing.
not?
They're on my property. I'm not killing them. I'm taking them off.
So
Just
by that
imagine if I'm
rationale,
to
other
if your neighbor's-
neighborhoods.
So by that rationale, if your neighbor's kid was in your
Is
yard,
this for shock value
flowers
too,
and-
They have a
bro?
higher priority list. Like they go high. Like all right, I'd get
of course they do. But it's the same thing you're doing to both. So that's what makes you a catnapper.
okay, well, I guess I'm a cat napper.
You're like a Disney villain right now.
They're strays, Kyle. They're strays that come to her house because she feeds them.
Do they have names?
I do not know if they have names. I call them orange cat, black cat, dumb cat.
And
Have
dead cat.
you ever killed a cat?
No, I've never killed a cat.
You've
Well,
never
that
killed a
one time.
cat?
There's that one time I talked about PK where I was playing with a cat and I put it under the bucket and went to go eat dinner.
Yeah.
Forgot about it.
That poor cat. I'm
I've
sure it
never
was a
killed-
quick.
I've never killed
I'm
a
sure
cat.
it was a quick death under that bucket in the hot sun. Don't worry, folks.
I've thought about shooting a cat with like my 22, but I couldn't bring myself to do it.
You just
Yeah.
kidnap them in raccoon cages and take them to other neighborhoods.
I drop them off in like trailer parks and stuff where they're not going to be on the side of the road.
Oh, that's okay then.
So I did this thing where I invited this gentleman to my home, and for a month I put him through a weight loss boot camp. In that month, he lost roughly 40 pounds, lost about 10% of his body weight. I put him on a diet, cooked his food, drove him to and from the grocery store, gave him a room in my house. My shower was designed for human beings, and so I had to redesign it to accommodate this gentleman. It cost $5,000. I wasn't planning to do it before he came, but I was like, look, I said I was going to get this guy over here. I already told the fans he's coming. Make it happen. New shower, big enough for everybody. Get him in here. A month he spent at my house, me filming all of the videos by hand, me holding the camcorder.
24 days, I think. He left early.
Yeah, 28, something like that.
Okay,
Whatever.
okay.
You know, who knows? There were some resting days. Me holding the camera, me making up the workouts, me like supplying all the workout equipment virtually, me setting up a Kickstarter program that raised him $11,000 in weight loss money, $9,000. Thank you, Woody. Woody keeps tabs on this for me. He knows what's up. No, I'm serious. Thank you. And me editing all of the videos and then giving those videos over to him on a memory card so he could upload them onto his dying YouTube channel, and which gave him a huge spurt of views. It rejuvenated his dying YouTube channel. These videos were getting hundreds of thousands of views on a channel that had been getting 25, 35,000, 50,000 on a great day. And then this is what he has to say. This is his version of events.
Are we all queued up at 0?
Uh-huh.
Yep. I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, play.
Kyle didn't do shit. Kyle did not teach me anything about working out. All Kyle did was hold a camera and do some video editing. He basically put
So Kyle literally redid his bathroom, hit up his UFC buddy, hit up a trainer, and invited you over to his house for a month. And then he goes back and he goes, "Oh yeah, Kyle didn't do shit." Like, this is the history of fucking Wings, bro. You literally do shit for him. A month later, he talks shit about you. Like when he had him and Woody playing Dark Souls, and then like literally went around and was like, "Woody didn't do fucking shit. Woody sucked." Blah blah. Like, bro, this is literally his fucking history. Like, we've seen this fucking thing time and time again. With Wing, dude, it's so fucking terrible. It's disgusting. Let's keep watching. I mean, we got this PK podcast, but I want to get to the fucking it's in about 30 minutes. Okay, cool.
together obstacle courses and just got me to work out. Most of my working out is by myself on the elliptical.
Yeah, and most of these lives I'm doing is because fucking YouTube didn't want me to like do it. Like, I couldn't upload the 2-hour video that I previously made, which is so stupid because I had recorded a video and I wanted to upload it to YouTube. But it just wasn't letting me do that. So I'm going live, doing a live. Once the live is fucking published, I'm literally putting it in the video category and then deleting the fucking live. Like for some reason, YouTube is just wanting to fuck up today. I was able to do it on my actual Morningstars account, but for this account, it was like, no, you're not allowed to do that. So I mean, that's just the plan today.
Walking in the mornings. Kitty did all the eating stuff. Kitty made sure I was eating right and what I ate. For the most part, what Kyle gave me on FBS boot camp was a support structure. That's what Kyle gave me. Drew gave me a lot more with the eating and stuff. But the fact is, I knew how to eat good.
You can tell.
And I know when I'm making mistakes.
He knows how to eat
But
good.
It's fucking hard when everything you love about life is food. And just like
man.
just like the stream I did this morning that turned to shit, that's because I wasn't eating. My blood sugar controls me 110%.
110%.
You can't argue with
Man.
science.
See, one part in there, Kyle, that you have to say is true, is you were mostly just making up obstacle courses. Like there was not an exercise where Kyle's like, all right, this is going to hit your lats. All right, the reason you're going to do this, and this is the reason. Kyle would be like, all right, buddy of mine is wearing a gopher mascot costume. He's going to lay on the ground. You're going to pull this rope and tug him across the base of the floor.
We have a kiddie
What does this
pool.
work out, Kyle?
We have
Just general all-around muscles.
a kiddie pool, a tow strap, and a pickup truck. Sit in the pool. We're dragging you around. That's kind of a workout.
Look,
So
It was
who's
way
mad?
more American Gladiator than Olympic style.
Look, now I don't think that's fair. Now, I'll admit there were a couple of workouts that were just in there for entertainment purposes. Yes, of course.
Okay.
All right. Yes, of course there were. And yes, I did have my friend Jeremy dress up in a myriad of costumes and work as his personal trainer throughout them. Yes, at one point he was Gumby. Yes, at another point he was Gonzo. And of course he was a scary clown when Wings needed some motivation. He's terrified of them. All right. But the point was, we got him he's lifting weights. He's doing medicine ball stuff. He's doing sit-ups. I invented a new exercise called the Jeremy pull, which is when you tie a rope to a man named Jeremy and Wings drags him with a rope. It works all the major muscle groups.
So was it? Because I don't know anything about this situation. Was it genuine? Did you bring him in like genuinely?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And so why did
it wasn't a jokey thing?
Why did he leave? Why did he stop doing it?
He was only supposed to stay for a month, but basically like he couldn't handle it, and I think that some of he was like getting emotionally down on himself, and like some weeks he wouldn't lose as much weight, and he broke down and cried a little bit, and
That's tough, man. Because just watching that video, like that man is hurt.
Oh,
He
that's
is
nothing.
hurt.
Like that man's hurt, man.
Oh, you don't know.
You don't know.
I mean, you could just see the layers of depth. Just watching that, just that wax.
You haven't seen her. Worst decision you've ever made.
Worst decision I've ever made. I think I've answered this before. Every time I go back to the Syndicate 1v1. I mean,
What do you?
What do you regret? Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. I want to know what part of the whole thing do you regret?
that's
It's
pretty much.
multifaceted.
That's pretty much. My channel's never recovered from it.
But which part of it do you personally regret? Because it's multifaceted, the whole thing. A lot of stuff happened.
I regret not winning.
That's not a regret, really. I mean, you wish you had
Regret
one.
how you handled it? Do you regret like would you
What
not
everyone's
even do
looking for in this call, except me just listening, is don't you see that what was so bad about that wasn't the fact that you lost the game, but the fact that you lost the game with poor sportsmanship?
That.
No. I would probably react the same way right now because I don't believe in that good game bullshit.
Let me make this clear. You see. Let me make this clear. I don't believe in that good game bullshit.
I'm not be like
today.
when you lose a baseball game 9-0, you don't go shake the other motherfucker's hand like, yeah, you outplayed us today, buddy.
Wait a minute. Wait. Back to the question from 15 minutes ago. Was there something that happened off of Painkiller already that I wish we could have shared with the fans? I wish you guys saw what happened after we turned the camera off. Wings of Redemption just got more insane. It just got
what
crazier.
happened?
Oh, if you think throwing the controller was the max of his insanity that night, he had not yet begun to go crazy that night. Right, Wings? Come on, say a thing.
I don't really remember much of it.
What?
Yeah,
You
he
were
does.
seriously
Lying
talking
piece of
about
shit.
homicidal
I don't remember much of it, to be perfectly
I
honest.
believe the Maglite teeth
I think-
soup thing came up
See,
again.
this is why we can't have
Plausible
Syndicate of
deniability
survival
for
trip.
Wings.
Wings would kill him.
No,
Wings would smother him in the night. And
Wings has
then,
cooled down since then, right? Wings?
I wouldn't need to smother him at night. I'll have weapons.
I'd love to have Syndicate, but I'm afraid Wings will kill him.
I don't want to give away
And
Wings'
everybody-
secrets or anything he wouldn't say, but he was insane that night. And Syndicate came on the
You use
call.
the term insane. I use it as like a regular person that would a guy that did bad in my rooms.
No, he got the bonus plan, right? Have you, like, if you lose a game, right, playing COD in a pub match, do you say you're going to knock that guy's teeth out and then use his soup and blood to make, use his blood and teeth to make a soup?
I think I've told that to at least Kim Kardashian.
Because this motherfucker wanted to talk about he was playing the objective, but I didn't see no captures, and I seen a whole lot of deaths.
You wanted to kill him.
Wait, can we go back?
I probably
Do you
did.
realize that the whole hit to your channel never recovering, it's not because you lost. That's not the reason.
No, nobody cared.
No. I still think if I went in there and busted them out 20-1, I wouldn't have lost no subscribers. I'd have gained them.
No, if you had, but you're not capable of doing that because he's really good at Call of Duty.
No, I wasn't capable of doing that because there was a time limit, and it was a cat and mouse game.
Hang on. Let's just be real here. Syndicate's a better player than I've ever been. He's incredible. And as far as zombies, I think he was at that time literally the best in the world. Literally number one.
This is going to sound like an asshole. What you seen that night was the 1 out of 10 game. I would have beat him 9 out of 10 times, especially in that time.
So he's still sitting here telling everybody, like, I would have beat Tom. I would have beat Tom right there 9 out of 10 times, yet you lost 14-9. And he was like, bro, I would have got it. But you literally lost to fucking Syndicate 14-9. And the fact of the matter is why didn't you just do a rematch? Like that to be like, hey, we lost it on Bog. You got time to do it on Shipment or like something like that? But no, he completely lost his fucking mind. And it's getting to the build-up right here.
But you don't think you could beat him now?
Okay.
No, I couldn't beat him now. I mean, like, I don't play the game enough.
I knew that was going to
I'm
be the
just going to
next.
throw this out there. Painkiller Ready 200 rematch?
I don't play. I play Call of Duty like once a month now.
It's
if
6
that.
months from now, and I still think about what we're going to do for PKA 200 sometimes.
Yeah.
Have a guest, talk about stuff.
No, we're going to go on that survival trip.
Oh, 6 months from now?
Probably. I think this
Bro,
September is where we should have it. September is where we should be out on that.
we're going to plan it around Squirrel and Rabbit season.
It starts in
Squirrel and Rabbit season. So this was the beginning of this motherfucker losing it. Where's the part where he was talking about him being a thumb? Because that's where it gets good.
A big lighter and lit some leaves on fire in his backyard. And again, they're like leaves you'd rake up in your backyard. I'm going literally into the woods and like scratching trees with a.
So he's talking about prepping for the camping trip. So after the so we already had the Syndicate battle, okay? We already had the FPS boot camp. Now what they're talking about is the camping trip, the one that ruined it all. Like I said, there's so much Wings content that after, like I said, I'll probably go live for another hour on this channel, and then probably next week I'll have to cover more because it's like when he met Kelly and everything started getting wild. But right here is where they start talking about the PKA fucking camping trip, and they're all talking about all the videos that they made like leading up to the camping trip. Like Kyle was making videos, so obviously Wings has to copy it and Wings has to make videos, and this is what this is, and this is how Wings got kicked out of PKA, by the way.
A night.
found a
Like,
bird's nest and lit it on fire.
yeah.
I got really upset about that. I don't know
He
why.
lit a bird's nest on fire.
Yeah.
well, they weren't in it. So
Sound like
the
that
day
cat.
comes. It's time to do this thing. And so I set out on this quite long drive. I'm going to say it's 4.5 hours from where I lived at the time to where we're doing this thing. So I leave the night before. I'm going to get a motel room in the area 30 minutes from the meetup location. And that way I don't have to drive, early in the morning. I don't want to leave my house at 5 a.m., get there at 10 a.m. and be already just kind of out of it before we begin hiking and surviving and such. So I'm driving in the night before. And I think to myself, hey, let me give old Wings a call, make sure we're all good to go here, because it's Wings. Call him up, say, hey man, you ready to do this thing? I'm driving in now, about 3 hours from the place. What are you up to? You could if you left right now, you'd be here around 11, and you could share this motel room with me. I could get a room with 2 beds or something. He's like, I'm not going. What? What do you mean? I'm not coming. When were you going to tell me? I'm telling you right now. What the? So I call. I text Woody. I'm like, he's not going. He's not going. And so Woody gets on the phone with him. Woody tries to talk, and I'm thinking like Woody's going to talk him into this. I'm still driving with this idea. Woody will talk him into this. Woody's a great motivational speaker when he needs to be, and I'm sure Woody was
There's some
filling him with,
compilations of me telling Wings, like, if you want to be an extraordinary person, you have to do extraordinary things.
be a winner, not a loser. Be a doer, not a don'ter.
Very Henry Rollins-esque, yeah.
Yeah, this sort of talk, and he just doesn't come. He just doesn't fucking come. And it's now it's just me and Woody in the woods. Now it's just kind of weird. So it really took the wind out of our sails. And I ended up getting violently ill on the first night of the survival trip. I think from some tainted tap water. But in any case,
No, it was because you weren't very good at swimming through that stream and you swallowed stream
They cut out the best part when they called
I
it
drank
gay.
some river water, and I think that's what I was vomiting for
I was
hours.
swimming all over that river like it was nothing. Like, I see a frog out there yonder. I'll go get it. I think I shot a turtle.
So he left you guys high and dry then. You had this all set up, all ready to go. It was going to be this big thing, and then at the last minute, you talking to him, and he says, no, I don't think so.
What's it going to notify us? I think that the next morning at 9 a.m., we were just Woody and I would have pulled up to that bait and tackle shop / restaurant, and just been sitting there at the table and be like, no, we don't want to order yet. Our friend's coming. And like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour would have gone by. I'm like, no, we're hungry, but it's lunch now. Well, we'll wait for our friend. And he just never would have shown. I don't think he was ever going to notify us that he wasn't coming if I hadn't called him and asked. Like, he was also showing up late for shows, right? Like we scheduled
different ones. I think for Kyle, bailing on the survival trip was a really big offense.
It was.
For me, I didn't like it, but I could almost take it or leave it. It was like, all right, Wings isn't here. The survival trip, I felt like just got a little easier. I didn't expect him to pull his
That's
bait.
funny.
I expected,
Damn.
for sure. Yeah. No, I wish he was there, but there was at least a little part of me that was like, but well, now I don't have to find like 1.5 persons worth of food. You know, like me and a half, and you would have. You know, I sort of thought we were gonna. Like, he was going to do less than his share. So it wasn't like a big criminal offense to me. I had harbored other things. Like remember the guy we talked about who said he was going to anally rape my wife and daughter and compared my son to Wings gave him money. And I felt like that, like for me, that was a real betrayal, right? This is a guy who doesn't just attack me, he attacks my wife and my children.
Wait, no, I'm sorry, say that again. So the guy that's screwing with you and your family, he gave him money?
Yes. Yeah, via PayPal.
So, do we want to get to the elephant in the room?
Hey, I have a name.
That's not why you call it is on iTunes. I know everybody's been talking about it. Okay.
I like Chiz's thing. I have a name. Yes. I suppose we should talk about the elephant in the room.
Yeah, so we've decided, it was a group decision, we decided that Wings of Redemption wasn't going to continue with us.
So this is the very first fat camp, by the way, guys. The one that they referred to in Locale Live when they said, hey, Wings did it again. The very first fat camp, he literally waited till Kyle was almost at the fucking place that they were going to stay at, and then tells Kyle, yeah, I'm not going. And then later on, in other clips, Wings was like, it was my anxiety. I knew I wouldn't be good. Like, literally, as we've seen before and always, the motherfucker will make any excuse to get out of anything. That's who this fucker is. Let's keep watching, because we're about to get to the look here, listen part. It's the best part.
On the show for at least the foreseeable future. He's got a lot of stuff that he needs to work out before he's, up to par with what we need from him. He's having a hard time, and he's made some decisions that we didn't feel were so friendly. So for the time being, we're gonna continue without him. We have not replaced him with anyone. Chiz is our guest tonight, and we will be looking into someone who will fill in more of a long-term role. That may be Chiz. That may be, it might be Pootie Pie. It's gonna be somebody. We'll find out soon.
Yep. I know that I feel like the subreddit, we've been super active on the subreddit. I know all those guys are probably watching right now. It's called PKA. If you're a Redditor, you might know how to find a subreddit. And I think a lot of people would like a laundry list that kind of explains how we arrived at our decision. And I don't know what Lefty's smiling at.
It said the vanishing point
And the
is
laundry
here.
list really wouldn't be fair to Wings. We don't want
Exactly.
to trash Wings. We don't call Wings out. We don't like doing that. But suffice it to say, he's made some decisions, not just recently. It's not something he did.
If you clearly read the rules to the server instead of just verifying it, you would have realized that as soon as what you guys were doing was against Discord, my Discord rules. And then you got kicked and you instantly joined again. And then you got kicked again and you instantly joined again. There's a ticket system that you put in once you rejoin. It's in the fucking rules. That if you were kicked, you have to submit a ticket again. And give us a reason why we should keep you around after you broke the rules. It's clearly written in the fucking rules. If you're not even going to read the rules to the server, there's no point in you being here. You're not going to come into my server and ping people over and over and over and over and over and over again, bro. Like, you're not 5 years old. You should already know how to act in a Discord server. And if you don't, then you're getting fucked. That's why. Plain and simple. You came in and you pinged Don, you pinged Booster, you pinged everybody, like other people. And then you try to ping them over and over again. And then try to type in something takeover. If you're going to abuse something in my Discord, you're gone. Plain and simple.
Recently, necessarily, it's everything that he's done that has kind of added up together. And that's why we made this decision.
And if Kyle or I or anybody were to sit here and list out everything that we didn't think was the right way to go about things over the last couple of years, without him here to defend himself or give his side, then that would be inappropriate. So
correct.
And then the other thing is, like, I saw a video go up. It was like Wings of Redemption versus Woody's Gamer Tag. I haven't said anything negative about Wings in the public space. I am not here to tear the guy down. I hope that he succeeds. I want him to succeed in social media. I want him to succeed in his life, in his family, in his love life, and like I am not here like rooting for this guy to fail. You guys have heard me talk many times about my list of people to kill. Wings of Redemption is not on that list. You know, Wings of Redemption is on the other list.
I can confirm. I've seen the list.
I hope that Wings does well in his life, and I'm not sitting here rooting against him. That's just not how this is. So
who even are you, Vanishing Point? Which guy were you that got banned? Which, because I'm in the audit logs. Yeah, fucking idiot. I hear in the right here in the audit logs, I don't see Vanishing Point. What are you talking about? We're doing a watch thing. It's not about chat, retard. Are you dumb? I mean, do you want to come up here and make your fucking point, or what? This is a watch party. This isn't for chat, moron. Idiot.
See, like, you know, some sort of opportunist try to drum up drama and act like this is a Wings versus Woody thing. Don't get it twisted. It was really the cast of the show. Not the case at all. The cast of the show just
You're right, bro.
That,
You're right.
We'd be better
your
off.
43 views on your videos is going real well. What did your last stream do? 31 views. A day ago, 37. 8 days ago, 36. Our lowest video gets more views than yours. Our lowest video is like 86, and you have yet to break 80 views. You're here for attention, bro. You're a fucking retard. Plain and simple. You're a fucking retard. Your channel's doing so good.
Wait.
Yeah. So, what do you want to tackle first? Do you want to go into?
I think about him so much. Like, I think about Wings.
Kind of sounds like an X.
I think about Wings every single day, at least a dozen
A
times.
little feedback or a little background on.
So Wings used to be part of this podcast. He actually was one of the founding member. He recruited Woody and myself to be part of his podcast with him, and then we kicked him off of it as soon as we could make some money. As soon as we saw the ability, come on, Woody, let's just let it all out. As soon as we found the ability to monetize this cow, we kicked the pig out and we milked it dry. We've been keeping that up for the last few years. See, that's all his version of events. What actually happened is this large gentleman who used to be part of the show had a terrible work ethic, and he was voted off unanimously by everyone involved with the show, and some people who weren't. You know, we asked some random people on the street; they wanted him gone too. Chiz didn't really even have a vote, but he wanted him gone. So you know, it just seemed like the thing to do. So, now he lurks in the shadows. And he streams online. Yeah, Chiz, you wanted him off. You made that whole angry video about it in black and white. It's like an hour long, dude. Come on, it was a little
black
weird.
and white, and it is.
I watched it the other day. It's kind of scary. You know, you're in black and white, and you're like talking about how bad the guy is. But now he streams, and he has ballooned, if you will, up to nearing a quarter ton at this point.
So Wings started this, and then y'all voted him for work ethic.
Yep, that's absolutely right.
That's about the core of it. Yeah, there were some other issues with me too, like betrayals here and there. He used to just talk smack about me.
I think they would make it so you can disable certain things. How do you disable stuff? It's not even about disabling the main gun. I hate facing the 1v1 XM8. I hate it. It's not. No, we're 1v1ing, and like he cannot beat me without jumping. Matter of fact, let's do an honor system. No M8, no jumping. Nova, you down? Edit game rules. I'm looking at them. There he is. Like kills per death, round win, game scoring, spawn. It's not there either. Health and
Yeah, man, I'm down. No jumping. Let's go. Let's go, Wings. Need to stop making excuses.
Don't stop making excuses, man. Dude, you lost until I decided to start pushing you. Ban wrestling profiles, please. Dark Carnival. I win most of my 1v1s. I would have won that one. I literally would have won that one if I wouldn't have got tired of facing him.
No jumping, Tim.
Black Ops, weapons free.
No jumping, my bad.
You can wall run, you can slide.
Come on, man, you're host. You should be killing me. No jumping.
You just jumped.
Easy.
You're using another precision weapon. All right, whatever.
Don, it's all good. He's just one of those fucking people that have like literally no idea or no clue, that are like small, that go to different communities and try to start shit or whatever to gain clout. Like, he's a retard. I knew exactly who he was when he joined. Fucking moron. You're right, Z, but she does. 100%. He will always set the rules to what he needs, or like Wings as aspect versus anything else. Tries to set it up for his advantage, and he still loses. It blows my mind. It's how do you set up exactly all fucking rules to make you win, and you still lose.
Easy, my.
Oh, fucking fanboys come to you.
Oh no, you're all good, Don. You're all good.
Easy. Johnny.
Yeah, I gotta use the XR2 as well.
Why you stream that shit? Oh, he's jumping. Look, he jumped. Bro, he jumped. Chill with the jumping.
How's he expect me to get to him if I can't jump into the window?
Yeah, you just disqualified yourself. You jumped.
You already jumped. You jumped well before I did.
Oh. That's where I like to jump down. I'm gonna jump just because you did it. Oh, I jumped. Sorry about that. Oops. So don't smash your controller off the wall, bro. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't compare. Yeah, I'm reading chat while sitting with spawn, then we're losing it. We're good. Superman! Not proud of being fucking good. I never claimed to be good, just as the cockers suck.
I hate that the quality of this video is like 720.
Look at you fucking jumping, dude. No.
Easy. Why are you shooting that shit?
This guy is continually jumping. Look.
I'm dead. I don't even know this stuff. Hold that album.
Alright, hold up. Alright, Nova. Here, you lost that one.
You lost that one. How did he lose that? He was kicking his ass. Like, how did he? All right, yeah, it's 17 to like 5. I'm gonna end the game. You lost that one. What? Oh my god, bro.
We're 1 for 1.
I lost. You jumped first.
No, that's not what we. No jumping means no jumps to kill. Let's go. And for no precision weapons. We're no XR2s. No, you got to use a fully automatic weapon. No jumping.
Why?
I do it.
No, he lost. Like the rules was no jumping. He jumped, killed me twice.
Are we gonna jump?
We're not. You can.
So here's Zeepish. I'm gonna 1v1 you, but I'm gonna take half the mechanics out of the game. This is how you know Wings literally stayed out of any MLG, any hardcore playlist, anything ever. Because we saw before that he needs radar. So this is how we know that Wings stayed out of every single category that was hard, specifically because he could not do it. No precision weapons. Those are the best weapons in the game. Like, what do you like? Zeepish and Don. I'm gonna 1v1 you, but I'm gonna take out jumping. It's the stupidest shit I've ever seen, bro.
Jump if you got to go up to a level, but you can't jump to like kill somebody. You can't stand behind a truck and jump straight up in the air and use your little scuff controller and kill people.
So wait. So can I wall run into the air, like? You know?
You could like if you're gonna wall, you can wall run and you can like jump into buildings and off of buildings, but you can't jump to get away. You can't jump to win a gunfight.
You can't jump to win a gunfight. You got into a physical.
Bro, is that the same Spider-Man shirt that he was using to fucking push the thing over? Bro, it is!
in the bedroom by jumping up there.
I just said you could jump if you need to traverse a building because like what's the difference? That's just to speed the game along. The problem is you're using your scuff controller to win gunfights. I'm just assuming it because you do.
What? What?
There you go. I'm just assuming it because you do. And then somebody in his chat, it's on another video, somebody in his chat was like, what if he doesn't have a scuff controller? What if he's just using bumper jump? And then Wings is like, well, I'm supposed to learn a whole new configuration? What?
You're assuming it because I do. It doesn't even make any sense. You're an idiot. Dumbass, bro.
Mm-hmm. Bumper jump. You want me to learn an entire different controller configuration
right there.
To play at a high level instantly. It's not going to happen, dude. Let's just play this game without jumping. I don't need a mother. I'm not setting rules to favor myself. There's nothing that I can't do the scuff jump.
I don't care.
No, I know you don't care. Please just shut the fuck up. You sound like an idiot. What's 12 times 6? What's that off the top of your head?
Shut
You can't answer. We know you can't
What
answer.
does math have to do with anything?
You've already lost. You just lost the round. No precision weapon, dude.
Oh, I forgot everything. Hold up. Hey, you got a free kill. Kill me. Here you go. You're chat rocking this. It's entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
You be backing me, bro. I'm entertaining your chat for you. Just give me that donation money, that sub money. Oh, jumping, wow.
Dude, you got nothing without the jump. Without that scuffed jump shot you got, you have nothing. Like your whole game is centered around like jumping at an odd angle and winning a gunfight.
Okay. That's how the game works, buddy. That's the mechanic in the game, so, you know? I'm just trolling you, chill. It's not like
Whatever. I hope your family dies in an automobile wreck.
There it is!
What?
I say that because you're a fucking piece of shit.
There it is. Go back. Go back.
You're a...
Just trolling you. That's the mechanic in the
I say family dies in an
I'm just trolling you, chill. It's not like
whatever. I hope your family dies in an automobile wreck.
What? What? And there's how it all starts. That's the second fucking thing to the beginning of the end, because when that came out, people literally clipped the absolute shit out of that. After we're done with this video, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some food and some more beer, and then there's another video, the Down the Rabbit Hole guy. I'm gonna publish this stream and then stop the stream and then upload the other stream, because if Down the Rabbit Hole tries to fucking flag it or strike it, at least we'll have these two videos on our channel. That's why I'm gonna do the 2-part and then do the Down the Rabbit Hole. The Down the Rabbit Hole covers this too, but he has commentary behind his. So, like I said, I'm probably going to do this because I have another video, too, where a guy does commentary. But I want to do it separately because if they fucking flag it, at least we have the main videos. That's why we're doing it this way. Because I tried to upload it last night and it was still being stupid. But, yep, you guys heard it here. If you didn't hear it before, there's the fucking I hope your family in an automobile accident. It's so pathetic, dude. Let's keep watching.
What?
I say that because you're a fucking piece of shit. You're a human equivalent of a piece of shit.
It's a video game. What the? Oh my! What the is on? You're losing.
You would have lost that first game. I should have just stayed my course. I gave you that win. I gave you the win.
Is that why you were crying after it? You're like, oh, you made jumping and you have to make your own rules and you're still losing on your own rules. I'm dying. You got my.
Yeah, if that crew went done, if that crew or anything went back in the Discord, put the fucking Streamlabs or Stream Elements fucking thing, send me $20. Or go to the Cash App. Y'all went back in, send $20 to that fucking tipping, and I'll let you guys back in the Discord.
Hillbilly inbred moron. Let's try outside this, bro. I'm gonna pull out my back.
Dude, it's easy because I got to go to you every time. You never come to me.
Oh, that sounds familiar. Oh, you have to come to me. Oh.
Okay, whatever, dude.
Wow.
End of the day, I'm just gonna. End of the day, I'm just gonna ban you on stream. Go play TV. I'm not gonna let you get on my nerves.
Yeah, I already got you, homie.
He's trolling him so hard.
You're tilted. You are tilted.
I'm not tilted, man. Let's play this patience game.
Yeah, that really worked out for you last time, huh?
Hey, Brendan, how you doing, man? 36 months. You a beast.
Yeah, Brandon. Good shit with the 36 months, homie. Did you subscribe for 36 months to a guy who said to me he hopes my family dies in an automobile accident? I don't even know the that.
That's why you're in my session joining the session.
$5 for 36 months to that guy. Props to you, buddy. Oh, precision weapons, bro.
Dude, you only use 2 weapons in the game. Chug your fucking MLG shit.
So this is what I was referring to earlier in the first video that I published. You see, I told you guys in the original video that we first started, Wings of Redemption goes to the same area. He goes to the same exact 3 spots where he feels most comfortable at, and that's how this kid knows exactly where he's at or where he's going to be, because you can see in his play style he goes to the exact same spots. even though you think a certain spot is a vantage point, there are several other like spots that you can obviously see. This kid is utilizing the high ground. He's going to that window or he's going to that left door every single time because he knows, one, Wings is going to be behind the same 2 rocks that he's been behind the entire time. So he's going to get the high ground so he can head glitch and get Wings. As like, bro, this is what I was talking about earlier. His older play styles, he literally just does the same fucking thing. It's insanity. Let's keep watching.
Trust me, if you want to play a patience game, you can't beat me. I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm never heading towards your red dot. We're good. This is gonna last an hour. I'm never coming toward you. You're gonna have to come fight me out of head glitch every time. Real talk. Real talk. It's happening like that. You're gonna beat me on my terms for the rest of this game.
I'm playing on your host on across the world, and you said no jumping. I've been playing on your terms the whole time. Shut up. I don't care. You got nothing to say. No counter argument. You just keep talking. Shut up.
Yep.
Shut up, please.
I don't know why you wandered around back there. I'm over here.
Yeah, okay. Look at the scoreboard. I don't care.
The scoreboard's gonna change rapidly.
No, it's not, because you're gonna rage quit.
Just like the last 2 times, huh?
Yep.
How does it feel? You're on your own host. I'm in Ireland, man. Come on, Jesus Christ.
You also got a scuff controller.
No,
so what?
Even if I did, how is that relevant?
Because you're cheating. That's literally cheating.
How's it cheating?
I don't even have a scuff, okay? But how is that?
How's somebody with a jitter model and a brekkie cheating?
You're a moron. You really are a moron.
No. That's what you call logic.
Because with the sheer amount of sexy in-game gameplay, the button on the
So having a better button layout than somebody else is not cheating?
You're so stupid. It's unbelievable, man.
This guy doesn't sound like he's from Ireland at all. It sounds like he's from Mexico.
What does that have to do with anything?
Here we go. You and your assumptions, man.
Everybody in the chat, am I wrong? Does he sound Latin?
Yeah, chat, come on, defend me. Defend me, guys. Chat, defend Jordy. Yeah, dude's white. Yeah, I am white. See, yes, I'm Canadian.
Where you at in Ireland?
That's him. We're in Ireland, Claire. Southwest. Jordy. Is he being serious about the controller?
Yeah. I'm just gonna go play TDM.
Big ups, Liquid Richard.
Go ahead and ban Nova from the chat, guys.
Told you he rage quit.
Yeah, guys, chat, ban up.
Ban him from the chat.
At Nova MTS. Let's go. Squeezy went through there. How does it feel to get through there? Why are you streaming that shit? Why are you streaming that shit? Why are you streaming it?
Well, it's just f***ing pointless. Like, my whole goal of streaming is for it to be entertaining, and like he is not making any effort of fighting me. He's literally walking around the edge of the map.
That's what you were doing.
Ban Shield Phantom, Kaylee Lads, anybody that has negative thoughts or thinks they wants to talk bad about me, just go ahead and ban them.
All right, so I went up to Wings.
Anybody that has bad thoughts or is talking negative about me, ban them from the chat. What the fuck, bro?
Redemption's place the other day to get his photographs for the hot sauce bottles, the Wings of Redemption, the hot Wings of Redemption hot sauce, and I knew I was getting close when I saw the Civil War reenactors out in the field.
Dude, Liquid Richard, Sean Ranklin, and Wings. Dude, still to this day, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know this. This is only my opinion. I swear to God, Keemstar was Wings Tings. Like, I swear to God, that was Keemstar. It's my opinion. I'm not going to sit here and say it was because I don't know. But I swear to God, in my opinion, Wings Tings was Keemstar. But Sean Ranklin and Liquid Richard, those are the funniest dudes I've ever seen in my entire life. They would fuck with him hardcore.
They had a real battle going on out there, and I could tell the South was winning.
Zeepish, you've got to be a fucking diehard like Wings dude to remember Liquid Richard, or like you have to been around for a while if you know about Liquid Richard or Sean Ranklin, bro. Anybody who knows about those dudes is like, so as big as Breaking Banquet is now, the 2011 to 2016 era, that was like Sean Ranklin and Liquid Richard. Like Sean Ranklin had over like 5 million subscribers or something like that, bro. It was crazy.
They were really chasing those youngsters off the
honestly,
field.
I don't think that's not that uncommon. They recreate battles.
They only do
they'll
those
have
battles?
The South win. I've heard of that. Yeah. How sad is
it's
that?
like Gettysburg. It's like Gettysburg 2. The South is stomping their asses. Like, we got this time. So I get past the Civil War reenactors and I pull up in his yard.
and his mom and a couple other people are over on Gangster Grandma's porch, and she kind of comes over, says, "You looking for Jordy?" And I'm like, yeah, where's he at? She's like, "He's in there in his room." So I walk into the house, and I can see him kind of in his office there, and I don't know what he's doing. He's just kind of sitting at his desk. I assume he's playing a video game, but no, he's doing a live podcast. He doesn't tell me this, of course. I just become a part of the live podcast.
You want to say hello?
Yeah. Uh-oh, special guest.
Kyle!
Oh, shit.
Hello! What's up?
What up, Kyle?
Where's the flamethrower at, everybody?
He can't hear you.
Well, ask him what a flamethrower is.
He wants to know what a flamethrower is.
It's not.
Tell him about the
No,
Russian
I just
pinata.
carry one round with me, just for special occasions, you know.
What's this you do?
Uh-oh.
You gotta sign the wall.
Sure, I'll sign the wall. Where?
If you sell the house and you want to get rid of it, paint goes right over it. I sure do.
Yeah, it's no big deal. I knew a guy, he blew off the end of his pinky.
Dude, the best. Dude, I know I was stopping and playing it, whatever. The best clips that Sean Ranklin ever had were the ones that got taken down, unfortunately. He used to have the best fucking rage moments of Wings of Redemption. Like, Breaking Banquet is good. Like, I'm using his video right now. But the best Wings clip that you would ever watch was Sean Ranklin, and Wings got him taken down. Dude, some guy was trolling Wings so bad that he fucking put him in prison. Now, I have to make this statement clear, guys. Making videos like this one, like reaction videos or hangout videos or video watch videos, is one thing. Because I'm not trying, like I've said in the last video, and I'll say it again, that way we have a clip of it. I'm not here to try to defame Wings. I'm not here to, like, you know, make Wings look bad. This is just for entertainment, my entertainment to laugh at, and just to bring you guys some Wings of Redemption lore. But there were certain people out there that were literally trying to just get at Wings any way that they fucking could. Like I said, I'm gonna play after I do this. I'm gonna end the live. I'm gonna feed the cats, get some food, and then I'm gonna go live again, and we're gonna watch the Down the Rabbit Hole video, and it's gonna be a separate stream because if it gets taken down due to like copyright or like, you know, Wings and Down the Rabbit Hole have a whole thing, at least we'll have these videos. But the Down the Rabbit Hole guy is pretty good, so let's keep watching because it gets better.
And it splattered on the wall when he was reloading bullets.
Yeah.
And so he cut that piece of the wall out when he moved and took it with him because he had that big blood splatter on it.
Can you ask Kyle to smell
I
your
got
chair?
the Flamethrower.
I don't know. We're not doing that.
Are y'all doing the podcast show now?
Yeah, that's the actual show.
Well, hello to the podcast show. Hello, everybody. Yeah. I thought I was walking into some kind of a group conversation here. You want me to just back out and let you wrap it up?
We're wrapping it up, yeah.
All right. Nice seeing you, Alex. Nice seeing you, too. I don't think we've ever met before properly, but I've watched you and I like you. So that's an E handshake. Yeah. Good deal.
Okay. He
The
signed
drop
your
in.
wall.
He signed it FPS Russian.
Some cool videos.
But I got the pictures for the hot sauce bottle, and I hung out with Wings for probably an hour, and then turned around and came back. So I was driving all day and all night.
That's way
Yeah, I didn't
shorter
stay very
than I
long.
thought.
Well, yeah. See, it's like 5.5 hours up there, and then 5.5 hours back.
Well, I figured
So
you'd
if
stay
you're
there.
gonna-
You know, maybe like make a pillow fort and just chit chat for a while. Girl talk.
Oh,
Brushes.
maybe just. I certainly didn't want to impose upon Wings and stay over there, and I didn't really want to get a hotel. I knew my girlfriend preferred if I came home that night, and I preferred it that way too. My Casper mattress was waiting on me back home. I wanted to get on that. So what did happen though was Wings at some point was like, I think I either said to him or he said to me, I was like, you should come to my house at some point and we should shoot or we should blow some stuff up or something like that and have some fun. And he was like, well, I was thinking I'd just come for a week, and I was like, all right then. So it looks like Wings is going to come stay at my house for a week at some point coming up fairly soon. So I think he's a little stressed out with the way things are going back home. He's not whatever. He's a little stressed out by all that stuff. So I think he might come stay with me for a week at some point in the upcoming future. We haven't nailed down a date, but you could bet that we'll film some of that. There's no reason not to. If he's here, I'm going to take advantage of that opportunity and I'll film some of him hanging out. So that'll be fun. I
Did
think.
you and Wings do anything fun for your hour together?
We took a lot of pictures. He shot me flamethrower at some hot wings. I was kind of doing this bit where he's cooking the hot wings of redemption.
Now we're hearing about a hot sauce, who also had the idea about a hot sauce. Locale Live with that Billy Mitchell Pac-Man dude. All their content, guys, is recycled. Everything that Locale has done has been recycled from the last 15 years of a culmination of what they've already done. But it's just the newer generation is in Locale, so they don't know about half of this stuff that was already done. Like the Wings 1v1 with those people, obviously we see here that was already done. The hot sauce right here, Fat Camp 1 and Fat Camp 2, obviously recycled from PKA. All this shit is recycled from past events that have already happened.
And with a flamethrower, so he's got like the pan of raw wings and he's flamethrowing them, and then you reveal the cooked wings. We'll see how good that footage comes out. I'm just honestly not very optimistic about it. But I did get the photos for the bottle. Which
Can you give a quick preview pose for how he was standing in the pose? Maybe like kissing his fingers, like maybe.
Yeah, we got this straight face thumbs up, some of those.
Oh, dude,
and,
Armored MMA is fucking live,
those,
bro.
several
Holy
of those,
shit!
When he's doing.
Don, if you want to check out something cool, check out Armored MMA. It's literally like knights, like people dressed up in knight armor fighting. It's fucking dope.
Doing that little motion, so I think I got my bases covered. And we're gonna add a little photoshopping to the thing. We're not gonna have him just standing in his kitchen. Maybe I'll have him in like the Juilliard Institute of Culinary Technology or something in the background. Or
I
some
would have done him in
bullshit.
front of a clean wall, right, to make it easier to he's in front of kitchen cabinets and stuff. I guess you get what you get.
I would have done a better idea.
Be, those like blocky Photoshop cutouts where like his shoulder, like there's part of a cabinet in it, and it doesn't look natural. He's standing on the lawn as there's like chefs around him sautéing raspberries and scones, and it's just him there kitching his fingers with a salty vinegar sauce. Oh, that's great.
I'll do whatever it takes to make sure it does look clean and correct, even no matter what that takes. But yeah, I got to see Wings. Hadn't seen him in a while. It was good to see him. We talked a lot of politics. He's a Sanders supporter.
Still,
this was before. This was before this past Tuesday when Hillary won everything, all 5 states I think it was. So he was, a Sanders supporter, and so we talked a lot about Sanders and Trump, and I think we mostly agreed for the most part about the good things about Sanders and the bad things about Sanders and the good things about Trump and the bad things about Trump, and we both agreed that Hillary was just not a solution to anything. So I had a good time hanging out with Wings. I think I'm kind of looking forward to him coming and staying for a week. I think we'll come up with some activities this time.
I still have my Hillary for prison shirt, bro. Hillary for prison. It was the greatest shirt I've ever owned. I still have it. It's hanging up in my bedroom in there. Yeah, he's talking about the Donald Trump, Bernie Sanders, Hillary Clinton thing. Bernie Sanders is so bad as a politician, bro. He's fucking horrible. I'm not going to talk about politics on this channel, but he's fucking dumb.
That don't revolve around weight loss for sure. Just have some fun.
Like, dude knew I was here.
Fuck you. He fucked you up.
Come the fuck on, man. Fucking A, dude. They keep going back to my fucking spot. They're just sitting on my spot over there near the docks. There's like 3 of them. There's 3. You got 3 dudes on your team right there in a clan. Quit sniping. Get some skill. Quit sniping. Get some skill. Come the fuck on, man. Real talk. Dude, shut the fuck up, dude. You're a little kid. Ah, damn it, dude.
He's got a guy just shooting him the whole time.
Webby, fucking leave, dude. All right, guys. If they join session again, I'm just gonna have to stop playing until they leave. Like, all they're doing is hurting my livelihood. If somebody could please like get me their information, like maybe like I forgot what it's called, but like if somebody could get me like their information, like their name, their address, the number, how I can get in contact with these guys, I would really like to know, because like I'm seriously considering suing them. Because at this point they're going to follow me around when I stream, and they're affecting my business at this point. Honestly, they're affecting my ability to make money. Appear offline doesn't work. I'm fucking offline.
Here it comes.
No, they're joining through recent players.
Here it comes.
Look here. Look, listen. Appearing offline does not fucking stop it. So stop giving fucking advice you know nothing about.
Let's go.
I'm banning anybody trying to get advice you know. They're joining through recent players.
There it is.
Look here. Look, listen. Appearing offline does not fucking stop it. So stop giving fucking advice you know nothing about. I'm banning anybody trying to give me advice. Real talk. My mod should be doing this. I gotta play. I don't give a fuck at this point. Honestly, I don't care.
There it was.
I hate everything to do with life. You follow me right now shooting at me. I just wanted to have a good fucking stream, dude. That's all I wanted to do.
Dude, his aim is absolute garbage.
Can you please stop, dude? Honestly, can you stop, Tudzo? Like, why are you doing this to me? Real talk, why?
Chucked it! And here's the part where he fucking slams into the wall and puts a fucking hole in his own wall like a dumbass. He punches his own wall and puts a hole in it. Shit, look at the broken chair. He's got two of the same chairs. He broke this one back here because he's so fucking fat and he had to get this chair. Look at the WD-40 can right there, bro. He had to grease the fucking elliptical. You fat fuck. Yup. I want to get this surgery, man. I want it so fucking bad.
Alright, guys. I give
Here
up.
it comes.
I don't know what I'll stream again. I really need to make this money. I really wanted to get this fucking surgery, man. I wanted it so fucking bad. I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man. All I wanted to do was, like, I was fucking lonely. I wanted to just scream. And I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man. All I wanted to do was, like, I was fucking lonely. I wanted to just fucking stream and have a good time, maybe have a good game. I hate my life.
What?
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's so heavy.
Yeah, it's really. That's
Pun intended.
Oh my god, bro. There it is. There's the famous I can't take this shit. Bro. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my god. We have to get to the point where he was fucking, where Woody fucking covered it, bro. I can't take this shit no more, man.
Shit.
And then he goes so far to be like, I hate my life. Bro, just log out of the game. Go outside. Like, log out of the game. Like, bro. Oh, loser.
All right, I'll just put you on the other side. I'm not gonna crop. I'm just gonna slide you over. Sounds like a donut. All right, I'm boomering this thing up too.
Dude, I can't imagine that shit neither, bro. Like, there are hundreds of other games to go fucking play. And at this time in his life, he was like, I need to play Call of Duty. I can only play Call of Duty. Like, this is the era where there was so many good games. Halo was out, fucking Skyrim was out, Dark Souls was big, even Gears of War was still around. Like, no, I have to play Call of Duty because I'm the best, and since I'm getting shit on by people, I have to fucking break my walls, say I hate my life. I can't imagine that shit neither, bro. If I was Wings at that point, bro, I'd start smoking weed. Like, you don't have a government job anymore, bro. Like, just start smoking weed.
Chevy engine for me. About to buy one and miss
like,
truck.
you ever help an old person out with like a computer problem?
Dude, I saw my own problems. So yes.
Well, if you ever help like a really elderly person out, they sound so prideful when they say like, yeah, an error message popped up. I clicked off as fast as possible. I need that error message. It's guiding you.
So in every clip that you see, bro, he's in this Spider-Man shirt.
Bro, by the way, I didn't mean to pressure you into like dual comment me or something. For all I know, you don't want to do it.
Well, I thought it was like some people will like social engineer things to happen. They'll go to somebody's stream and like pester them to do it, and then as soon as they agree, they'll go to somebody else's stream and pester them to do it. I figured that's what was actually going down.
That is what happened. Yes, that's how we got here. I'm trying to think what else is new. I don't know. Married life good?
Yeah, married life is fine. I mean, like, I feel I work better in a structured environment than I do on my own devices, and it's always.
So I wanted to play that one part because now we know we're caught up to Kelly. So let's get into the Kelly bullshit.
Yes, it's Mrs. Redemption. Look out, that might be my Twitch name. Yes, he does. He fit in a movie seat even when we met in 2013. Do I watch Jordy streams? No, actually, I do not. In fact, he's had to tell me what to do this whole time. I have only seen a YouTube of one Twitch person. I agreed to do this because I felt it was time that the people who love Jordy got to meet me and let the other ones know that they don't matter. How do I feel about the troll community? Well, I mean, it works for me. This year alone, I've gotten an Apple Watch. I got Bailey. That was a good one. My Switch. How do I feel about Jordy eating so much chili? I'm cool with it as long as he shares. No? Have you ever heard of PKA? Actually, yes. I would love to go on PKA.
What?
Well, the day she stood me up. Like, actually, I got a call the next day of her crying because of the PKA podcast. Do the next night.
So yeah, I'd love to go on PKA. I actually really love Kyle. Real talk.
Why do you like Kyle?
I just think Kyle is like so awesome. Why don't I stream PWW? That might be in the works. It depends on how well if I enjoy this.
So at this time, Kyle is his biggest op, and his newlywed wife just goes, "Yeah, I love Kyle." That means she wants to fuck Kyle, bro. Your newlywed wife literally just said straight on stream into your face that she loves your biggest op. Bro, you can't get more fucking bad than that.
But there's only really one machine in the house.
Thought on Zax. Well, it's not like you can't share, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Thought on Zaxby's. I'm okay with it. I have a niece that absolutely loves it.
What you got to take into with this question is not everybody has access. So we can talk about the healthcare for physical shelter man.
Oh, so he thinks that I traded my healthcare coverage for your house. Actually, I had my own place, and I did. I love your pet. How the pets fits perfectly on Wings Guts. They all do that. It's kind of cute. I know what he's saying. That's why I just kind of played it off. Do I think the trolls will ever go away? No, but I think I have learned how to deal with the trolls better. What do I think of Jordy's past? You gotta give me a little bit more. Who weighs more? I think that's kind of an obvious answer, but you know, whatevs.
Bailey.
How have you adjusted to marrying down and settling for him? Oh, I settled for him? You asked me who weighs more and then tell me I settled for him. I miss Jordy on PKA. Me too. I think we should do like a joint stream. You know, Mrs. Wings, Mr. Wings.
There's a thing, like, I don't go PKA unless they pay me my part of the share.
Oh, you gotta get over that dude.
They paid a dude I brought on.
No, I'm not Jordy's sister. I'm Whitewater. Just kidding. Get off your phone. This is normal life. Jordy on his phone, ignoring his wife. The fake robbery video.
Drifty, what's going on, brother?
Referring to the.
We're just doing a watch party today.
I'll tell you. At first, I was upset, but it's kind of funny at some points. I mean, are you able to explain the detail what a predicate is? That's a troll question. Let's ban him just because I can. Have you ever considered A liquid diet. Oh, that's cute. Do you like banquet meals? Serious question. I'm more of a lean cuisine girl. Oh, did we
Lean
hit 1,000
cuisine.
viewers? Oh, sweet. Wings bariatric surgery. You know, I'm going to be, it doesn't always work for everyone. I was proud of him for trying it, and I think he's a lot healthier.
Would you agree
because
that-
He's saying we're doing good or you're doing good. If you're doing good, that's great, brother.
that can be a factor, yes. What is the
Hope
most
your
annoying
weekend's
thing
going
Jordan
well.
does? We just covered that. Him and the dang vehicle noises, y'all. I
Or,
won't even let
sorry,
him drive my
sister.
car because he'll tell me a million things is wrong with my car that's not even wrong with my car. First of all, side note, y'all, I never thought I'd marry a man who was part of a high school Dungeon and Dragon group. Y'all, what did I do with my
We would
life?
play Dungeons and Dragons, then we go to Broadway Louis and play DDR.
All right, so Dance Dance Revolution. We might have to look into that. Yeah, I married a nerd. I've come to that conclusion. Yes, Wings has serenaded me. I even have videos of said serenades. I'm actually thinking of doing a Twitter so that I can interact with you guys as well. I'll post it on that Twitter once I decide to do that. I'm a low-key troll.
How people receive scores.
I'm a low-key troll. I thought I was pretty high key in trolling.
Is Jordy 400 pounds yet?
Not yet. All right, guys. What is that? I'm Audi 5000. Is that what he says?
5,000
Bye, fam.
people.
So, can you just lay out the storyline for those that are unfamiliar?
Yeah, I can. The storyline was basically I had this girlfriend I was kind of seeing, and you guys even pushed me towards her. You're like, this girl could be good for you. She could really help you clean up your act.
This is that one. This is the girl that's the whole she's a little bit religious, which we know is not really a Wings thing, but and she was a virgin, and she was the one, and you actually had concerns about seeing this.
Dude, imagine you go on a podcast and like hype your wife up. She's a virgin, she's this and she's that. And then she totally turns around and like fucking starts a relationship with like your Discord mod.
And there was a timer, so like you could literally play hide and seek.
If you haven't done so already, make sure you click the subscribe button on this channel because we're on the road to 10. No, we're not on the road to 10 million subscribers. That's the other channel that can't get there. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers on this channel, and if we get there, we get a plaque from YouTube. So make sure you click subscribe, make sure you ding the notification bell, and more importantly, make sure you leave a like rating. That said, I do just want to take a step back for a second before we delve into this and say this. The whole scenario you're about to see and hear of happened 10 years ago. And
Bro, I've already explained all this, bro. Your buddy was in here early. We explained all this. You violated our rules. You didn't come to support us. You were starting a muck. You were pinging people, bro.
truly hold no bad blood to Wings of Redemption.
So we'll talk about this since you guys want to come in one by one, and I'll discuss it. You guys literally started pinging a whole bunch of people. Yeah, Booster messaged me, same with Dom, Tony. You guys started pinging a bunch of people in our fucking Discord. Bro, you are a nobody. You're Keemstar's bitch. He literally says that you're a Keemstar's bitch. Over and over again. What are you talking about?
Did at the time, yeah, they were like,
you're dumb, bro.
Out
You're
there
Keemstar's
and
bitch.
offensive, and offended me, offended his friends, and I know he gets a lot of abuse for it and stuff like that to this day about it, but I hold no bad blood. This is a thing that I look back on in a fond way. Yeah, it was a dramatic time.
Bro, I don't need you to make me, bro. Why would I want some other person to make me? It makes no sense. What are you talking about?
And it was like, me being not on the back end of it and, getting the abuse from it. But at the same time, it's in the past. It was a video game. It's something to look back on, laugh about, and go, yeah, what a scenario. Who could have wrote this? The whole tale is just crazy. So we're going to watch their podcast, their highlight. And then once we've done that, we're going to dive in to watch some scenes from where the 1v1 went down. So let's get into it.
Fun fact about the 1v1, when I threw my controller at the end of it,
Syndicate 1v1.
You can actually hear the fact I was using a wired Xbox controller.
Yesterday was the 10-year anniversary.
Syndicate?
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh my.
Guys, if you don't know, the Harley guy is the guy from fucking that food thing. I forget what it's called. Epic Mealtime, that's what it's called.
God, FPS Russia, Epic Mealtime, and Woody's Gamer Time. What a crew.
I told him that he told me to.
Oh, here I am. I get down first. I thought this was going to be a landslide for Wings because of the connection.
I was surprised you parade all wrong, so I can stay and be a bitch to your soundboard now.
Like, you see right
that's
there,
good for you.
I'm already complaining.
Go back to your channel.
Even though I'm up for the first kill.
Bro, like I just said, you're Keemstar's bitch. He just announced it, and it's all in the fucking Discord that you're his bitch, bro. If you want to start your channel, go be there. Like I said, this is a watch party. Oh, why would I want you to make me? You're a retard. You're spamming over and over in a chat that somebody doesn't want you. You're obviously a retard. Fucking moron.
Actually complaining that the radar should be on. Let's go back and listen to that again. I'm gonna turn this shit all the way up.
First, I thought this was going to be a landslide for Wings because of the connection.
I was probably should have put radar on, so I can sit there and be a bitch to sound whore now.
Not really. That's why you got kicked.
Oh yeah, sound whoring was a thing back in the day. Look at this man. 10 prestige, by the way. I'm just shooting my pistol in the air. Hey, and I got him. Oh, we got his spawn trap now.
Actually, a pretty good show, I think. I got the.
Yeah, this is Woody. This is great.
Yeah, because you violated fucking our rules, bro.
I never really watched this back fully.
I've actually never watched this back either.
No.
Yeah, in the car.
To
Why didn't I say
perfectly
grenade?
I'm actually at a disadvantage here, like map-wise.
Bro, you got cucked. Enjoy it.
Get a nade over
When we
there.
play like friends, we always say no heal.
Oh!
So he left the hill. You might have heard that and started fighting by your rules. He can't talk.
Yeah.
He's only up 2-1.
See, that's a legit loss there. Like he gave the hill up, and I was actually looking for him on the hill there.
Bro, you guys are retards.
I should be doing it.
Nobody's scared,
Like,
you
then,
moron.
like,
You're
here's another-
Keemstar's
I think he got another
bitch. He
kill
owns
me
you,
there.
bro.
I
You're
can
literally
actually make a
repeating
comeback
what
here in
I
a
just said.
second.
How are you gonna sit there and repeat what I just said and think you own somebody? What a fucking dude! You've literally just proven you're a retard 2 times over, and you're saying you owned us. This kid is clearly a retard, bro. Do you want back in the Discord? Donate $100 right now. Go to the tipping session and donate $100. We'll let you back in. What do you just think? Because you say you're scared, you're gonna get your fucking way, bro? Here's your way. Go to the tipping session, donate $100, and we'll let you back in. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Down.
Then I take the hill over, and I start getting some kills.
Now
Like then now the Syndicate's in the position that I was in.
Yeah,
Did I lose this? I don't
Got
remember.
the high ground.
Flaming dumpster.
Did he get me here?
What a moron.
I think I do get him here.
Hi. There's no dog.
Like normally I would play this differently. I do. Like because like it was really close.
Bro, they're a
I think
bunch
it
of
was 7 or
simps.
8 kills.
Bro, in the back end of the whole fucking like J-Boys back in the day, Keem would literally like say that he embarrassed fucking Rigatoni all over again and literally says he's his bitch, bro. He literally fucking messages people and begs them. And then he's like, I've got money. Bro, if you want to fucking come on, donate $100 right now. Oh, shit, what a moron.
Oh!
Then he nades me off, and like this
I
is
got
something.
the nade!
This is something that I always struggle with in games. Like even
Bro,
like
put your
Apex,
money
like,
where your
like,
mouth
I'm
is.
terrible at using nades.
Donate 100 right now.
And then I was frustrated because like now I'm down.
I'm up 3. Dude, this is mad to watch. Oh, I take that redneck. Way up. I think he gets me. Oh, I get him.
He gets another kill.
And I get him back there. So like I'm down like 3 kills
Just
right
because
now.
I really don't remember. The
Yeah, you're just mad. Imagine imagine coming into a server where people are literally doing all that, like whatever they want. You come in here and then you try to get your way, and then say that somebody's sad. It means on a Saturday that you have no life or nothing going on in your entire life. Like, bro, you're a fucking retard. Nobody cares that you doubled it. If you did double it, good. I'm glad for you. Do it. Go do you. Like, you're coming here acting like it's a fucking point, bro. We literally have had several fucking locals. I've seen your channel. You literally have nobody. Okay? Like, who gives a fuck? I'm doing this for fun, bro. Like, I'm doing this because I want to. I've already seen on the back end, bro, of you begging and donating. I don't care who you are. If you have to beg and donate over $500, you're a fucking loser, bro. Plain and simple. Oh, shit. What a fucking pleb.
Because like
over there messing around with a pistol.
No, I've been on the back end in an actual Discord with Keemstar where he talks about you, bro. You've donated over $500 to Local Live, and we've seen it all. Bro, they're fucking plebs. They're fucking spacky gimps. I'm gonna get back to my watch party, but y'all have fun. Y'all do you. What a moron.
Like here's the thing. Like in my head, he's not going to spawn behind me because like generally if you're standing right here with the line of sight to this, the map won't spawn you over here if you're on this side of the hill. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep him trapped on the marine side, which was actually a bad mistake. I should have actually been on this side of the hill and like standing over here in this general direction to force the spawn here, because there's less cover here. You got to give your whole body up versus like there's cars, tanks, flaming barrels and stuff. That was a mistake on my part. But like I was young back then and I was frustrated. And then
Hazardous trademark, moron. Yes, Keem knows about what I'm doing. Y'all are stupid. Yes, Keem knows what I'm doing. Dude, imagine coming in to troll somebody and they don't get trolled and they don't care. Imagine knowing that these people have donated hundreds of dollars to LolCow and then trying to come in here and be like, we own you. Bro, if you guys are fucking getting double the fucking views, what are you doing over here then? You're sad, bro. It's a Saturday and you're over here trying to fuck with somebody to go crank your wank. We're all laughing at you. Bro, you've been banned from every community that you've ever been in. Why would I care? Oh, I can make you. Fucking moron. Oh, what happened? Oh, what happened? Oh, Don just actually got you out of the way. Oh, you must have violated our rules again. Oh, imagine getting banned from a community that's the most chillest community ever. Whew. What morons, bro. Bro, they can scream to their heart's content. It's literally the saddest fucking thing ever. We're so bored on a Saturday, we have to go fuck with other communities and then be like, well, we got more views than you. Who cares? Good. Go pull those views then. Like, why do we care? We're the fucking llama boys over here. We do this for fun. We don't do this for attention. We're a parody, and we're having a watch party hanging out. Why would I care about some retard that's been banned from LolCow, sent hundreds of dollars into LolCow, and still got fucking banned again and got scammed by Keemstar? Bro, you got fucked in the ass by Keemstar out of your money. And then they're like, well, you'll never get Nightmare. Okay, so what? Wow. Guys, I'm going to end the stream right now. I can't get Nightmare. Woof! I can't take this shit no more, man. I can't get Nightmare. Bro, my 401k is stacked more than Nightmare 5 times over. Why would I care? You guys are morons. I spend more on strippers and down at the casino than fucking Nightmare made on LolCow Live total. Why would I care? What a moron.
Good lord.
Yo, everybody in the stream.
That's when you know you got someone good.
Twitch TV, Woody's gamer tag. Get the views up.
Z-Fish, it's all good, brother. People come here to hang out.
This might be the last gunfight I win.
They literally scrape the bottom of the barrel to get any kind of content. Everybody knows we're chill here. Everybody knows that we don't care if we have 4 people or 400 people. We're going to continue to be us, and we're going to continue to bring you guys what we bring you. Like, we do this for fun. We don't do it to get recognized by anybody. We don't do this for money. That's why it's free. And I've told you guys this before. We do this because it's fun and we like to do it. We like to hang out with people. We don't do this on the back. Do you think I go on Twitter? Hey, Keem. Hey, Keem. Hey, Keem, Drama Llama. Hey, Keem, look at this. I've seen you guys tag Keemstar like over 1 million times on Twitter. It's pathetic. Do your show. Have your followers. Hang out with your boys. Good for you. But we all know that you're Keemstar's bitch.
Hitting each other there.
Is he still sitting over there, just crouching?
Nope.
Oh.
Gotcha, bitch.
I think there's one more gunfight that I win. Because like it gets to like the 3 or 4
Right, you
minute
just
mark,
spent
and I
like what,
realize-
$500 on the hookah part?
Like the competitive element.
Just a
but
part?
Like, you know, he set up the guns, he set up the classes, he set up the rules, he set up the map, he set up everything, and then when he was down by like 5, he was like, "Oh wait, the rules are kind of wrong."
I can play like a bitch like he is, but I ain't got the time to do it now.
I was winning. I didn't have to do anything.
Syndicate's been watching some of my videos.
I think Syndicate has been watching my videos. Not only is he no longer suicidal, but he's winning in Call of Duty.
Dude, here's the funny part. They came in, they said, we're here to support you. And within 30 seconds, I got you to expose your real intentions. Imagine that. Okay? You came in here to say, you guys, we're here to support, we're here to do this. And then within 30 seconds, I got you to admit not only why you're here, but exactly what you were doing. That's true power, my friend. That's true power. I literally got you and your entire community to falsely fake your narrative and admit what you were doing was cuckish within 30 seconds. I own you, my friend.
See, Kuyo, thanks for joining the reaction.
I'll take that.
I think I only get one more kill.
Let me. Why don't you go and make a comment that there's not been a shot fired in almost 2 minutes because Syndicate's laying on his belly somewhere.
No, he's not.
Bro! He tried to call me out saying that I'm just lying on my belly, and they just straight up had my back like, no, he's actually playing. Oh, dude. I'm up by 5. Nice,
I think that's the last kill I
I
get right there.
I'm not gonna lie. This was a good thing. As soon as you got a kill,
They'll always get one guide, bro. I'm not affected by people like this. I think it's funny.
No, never mind. That might be the last kill because like I remember like in the back of my head there was like a flurry of kills I got that I had some hope that.
So we'll go back to the stream because who gives a fuck? This is the 10-year anniversary of the Wings of Redemption fight with Syndicate. That's why Syndicate was reviewing it, and then Wings of Redemption was reviewing the Syndicate React video that they did for the 10 years. It was pretty fucking funny because they're both sitting there like laughing about it, but you know, Wings deep down was like, "This is what crushed me."
I'm gonna come back on him.
Why did
because like let me stop right here. Like in my head, I was thinking like even if I came back on him, this is gonna be fucking bad. Because at the time, I was one of the big dogs in Call of Duty, and I was known for my KD, and Syndicate was known as a zombie player. And like what you might not see here, and what the screen doesn't actually tell you, it was really a connection. Like either way, like I had more bars than he did, but at this time, like I had a internet connection. I think my internet connection was 3 download, 0.28 upload, or something like that, and like. We were connecting to Woody, which Woody's in North Carolina, so I think I had a 3-bar connection to Woody, but Syndicate had a 2-bar to Woody, and I would had a 2-bar to Syndicate, and it kind of works a little bit of both ways, and like I was thinking in my head that this is going bad, and then what ends up happening, I think here he kills me, and I break my controller. I think the very next one is.
That means he actually knew. He actually got call-outs for where I was. I never thought about that. Like obviously in the early game.
All right, how about we end this and just go and cut the radar on?
Who 1v1s with radar on? I never,
everybody 1v1s radar
1v1 with people.
Dude, he's just.
No, they don't.
I'm looking at the map right now. Where's he at?
Oh, I see him. He's not hiding.
I'm not hiding.
I'm standing on the open. He can't see this because he's too busy laying on his belly half the time.
We can all see what he's doing. He's hunting for you.
This is where it starts to get sour, I think, because like as they said, I wasn't just hiding. Like I was like, let's run this. I was just try hiding like fuck.
Yeah, he's not doing a good job.
Like you're seeing like where both of us are at, but like at the time when you killed him, it's like boom, there's nothing but silence, and you're waiting. Like, but the problem with the M16s is they are so strong that you get one good burst off and you actually can beat somebody.
Imagine my nerves must have been shot at this point. Like thousands of people watching. Like, let's go.
See, I wouldn't have to worry about this if radar was on. I know exactly where he's at, and it'd be a gun-on-gun confrontation. Now I got to worry about getting first shot on because M16's a one shot on this shit.
But he's got better connection. Never understood that. Oh.
And he takes me off there. I think that's the one that did it.
So good. I'm not sure if I jumped up on top of the metal post.
I think that's the one that did it right there.
God, I love this game. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this game, man.
Hey, Reckless Java, Mr. Jordan, would you do a remix of X-Job if the price is right? You mean the Billionaire's Bash?
Oh,
that was all set up, man.
He's going for it. I'm up by 4. This is where I'm like, I've just got to clutch this win now.
I actually have a story based on that X-Job.
Because there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that would not play. That was just
exactly.
So what do you think? Do you think Wings was being genuine, or do you think he was like trying to fucking hold back like his tears, bro? It was the funniest part because why would, if you lost and you knew it was one of your career-ending things, why would you go back and then try to fucking like replay the fucking thing that was the downfall of your career?
Every time I see somebody pushed up as you, I don't think I buy the camera.
There's Boogie. So that was pretty much the end of that video. Again, we have another one. Because it keeps getting worse for Wings.
Until it was not financially viable to stream, this renaissance of rage brought in views, each one leading up to today's clickbait and bombastic titles. Successful or help him lose weight, but unable to steer clear of a diet consisting of fast foods and other unhealthy ingestibles, he found success in his failure when he dedicated himself to live streaming and was wholly unfiltered with his emotional outbursts and controversial comments. He not became, but rather was discovered to be the new age
He said
internet
holding
term,
back
lolcow,
tears.
as him and others like him easily give reactions to any form of ridicule or criticism. These reactions are as consistent as a robot reacting to a stimulus. For some, it could be anxiety-inducing to witness a person fall into the same self-pitying that has crippled their not just time on the internet, but also their life. To others, there is a comfort in viewing his mundane responses and delving into a culture that is truly his own. The man's name is Jordy Jordan, but at some point, viewers looked into documents that revealed the residence of Jordy's household, and what they allegedly found was there was once a Richard Jordan living there. So trolls began to address him as Richard, which he vehemently combats.
There's nobody in my family named Richard. I don't know where you guys get this.
Okay, I actually have to. I'm gonna leave this rolling for you guys. I actually have to. It's about 7:20 here. I have to feed the cats. They're literally like fucking running in and out, running in and out, running in and out. So give me about 10 minutes. I'm gonna grab some more beer and we're gonna keep watching this.
Why do you guys keep saying Richard? Keep in mind, if you continue to say Richard, whether you're a sub or not, we're just going to get rid of you for 24 hours, right? So this is your warning right here. So after this, if you get kicked, it's your fault. Mods, please ban anybody that calls me Richard too. I don't even like that, so just go and ban them.
He is also referred to as Sam, because one time on stream, his grandma in her age, most likely misremembering names, called him Sam and Jordy looked over. And so began people calling him Sam, which brings yet another name that will get a reaction out of him. At one point, he was drinking Pepsi on stream, but stated he does not enjoy that soft drink. So now, to his viewers, they refer to it as his drink of choice. Though even still, his true preferences are also memed on, like the Wendy's chili he consumes or the Yoo-Hoos he drinks. These stimuli by themselves become stale. So to get a larger reaction from him, sometimes these are combined to make them more bothersome. Like someone might donate something like Richard the Pepsi drinking chili lover or Sucking Sam the vacuum part salesman, as the profession of vacuum part salesman has also been endowed to him by the trolling community.
Anyways, love you, Wingo. Stay yeet. And shout out Sean Ranklin. Big ups Liquid Richard and have a good day. From the Pepsi Pimp to Richard Samuel McCready III.
The streams themselves are not what viewers flock to. That is reserved for the many channels that clip his wildest and also equally mundane moments, like the varying reasons he gives for bans.
Ban that guy right there. Trying to make fun of my fucking KD. Fuck you, dude. You come do this shit. Ban Super Han. I'll ban him. Oh my god. Can mods, please shut this shit down. No, I don't want any fucking life advice. Time out anybody trying to give me life advice. I don't want it. He was banned yesterday for basically asking for me to play Fortnite multiple times.
There also exists a 6-minute long compilation of his chair squeaking created by the most popular channel of this category, Sean Ranklin, who was the first to find success in clipping his moments of not so much passiveness, but his aggression during a period in late 2017. Sean Ranklin, bringing in more viewers that Jordy's personal channel hadn't seen in a very long time, earned him the phrase within the trolling community, "Shout out Sean Ranklin," a rare sign of status given to those that the community collectively respects or knows the content will get Jordy's attention. Like Big Ups Liquid Richard, designed to promote Liquid Richard, a channel known for creating autotune music involving Wings and others, where Jordy's online career could have dwindled into ever more low-count streams until it was not financially viable to stream. This renaissance of rage brought in viewers that revived his Twitch channel, but parallel to this growth was an increase in harassment that goes beyond doxing and beyond the online realm. It has gone as far as having the police raid his house after they received false reports from the worst of his trolls, as seen from this clip from 2018. Things did eventually get better. He got on Lexapro, which is an antidepressant. This lowered his outbursts significantly when he, alongside the drug, streamed single-player games that allowed him to take a break from the constant trolling he experienced from multiplayer games. Even when getting into situations that once led to frustration, instead of screaming or creating easily clippable moments of his unadulterated rage, he had replaced his moments of frustration with a stretch or a sigh. Jordy, within this period, set a goal to get a weight loss surgery done. However, due to his long history of failing to reach goals and what some consider to be a lack of discipline, there was little hope that he would be able to raise the tens of thousands of dollars to get the surgery done. But the larger worry was once that the funding goal was reached, he would take the money and run. To the surprise of many, he eventually got it done in Mexico. And while there is still some contention in allocation of funding, he was visibly losing weight. This time around, it was not his race-related outbursts that got the online community's attention, but rather that he was able to follow through on a commitment. This speaks on a wider range than his following of 200,000 Twitch followers or 400,000 or so YouTube subscribers. His influence goes far beyond that. Even PewDiePie, coming from the same community Jordy did in 2010, may know of Wings of Redemption. The same goes for Dr. Disrespect and many other creators of varying sizes. If you're in the gaming community or in this side of content creation in general, there is a fair chance that you know about Wings of Redemption. All this is to say that there is a large interest in this man, shown not only by my previous video that got 2 million views, or Frederick Knutson's video covering his story that has well over 8 million views. And with that established, we can give a continuation starting late 2019, after he successfully shed what he claims to be 140 pounds or so. Not only that, Knutson's video gave a sympathetic view towards Jordy, and in doing so helped shift the narrative against the trolling community. While they never truly received much support, showing the infighting and the overall instability of some communities that troll Jordy had the effect of these communities losing members and supporters. On the other side, this may have also encouraged equally unstable individuals just introduced to Jordy to dox the worst of his trolls, which brought on even more infighting and instability. And in that chaos, Jordy was able to get a bit of control and some financial stability.
Yeah, I heard you say that you were making money off the troll channels.
I am.
That's true?
That is true. Any troll channel you see with advertisement on it is paying me kickback.
So you claim those videos and then you get the money?
No. I have deals worked out with each one of them for different amounts.
Get out. You have deals worked out with them, so they pay you for content?
No, they pay me to not strike them.
Oh, that's kind of blackmail-y? I don't have another word for it, dude.
I mean, it's not blackmail. It's like they're making money. You cut me a little piece of the money because you're using my content. Like all you're doing is re-editing my content. So like I have the power to like take your content down. But if you want to work out a deal where you pay me for like the rights to use my content, I'm down to let your channel stay up.
Oh yes, dude, sucking Sam's is crazy.
He was earning an estimated $8,000 to $12,000 a month. Now, from a conversation with Woody's Gamertag, a content creator part of the podcast BKA, also known as Painkiller Already, a podcast Jordy was once part of before he was kicked out, we learned that those numbers are down to 3.
Bro, I've got like 3 or 4 of these that go over like his entire history. That's why I was like, fuck it, we're watching these today. Like, it goes over his entire history, bro. It gets better and better.
1,000 to 4,000, with the largest piece of the pie coming from donations. But now, Jordy was being fed money through other routes, like occasionally door dashing to make additional money. As for the payments from clip channels, whether it was monthly or a one-time payment, it was clear that he began to embrace his infamous status, at least in some capacity, though that doesn't mean he still doesn't oppose it altogether. Whether he supports it or not, his blunders typically attract a large audience, like when, in late 2019, Jordy showed his livestream a page on the automotive research and shopping website Car Gurus, where he looked at a 2017 Camaro available in his area. But what Jordy was unaware
Dude, he did this twice.
Of was that in Car Gurus prompting Jordy to purchase the vehicle, it showed on screen his contact information. On the topic of vehicles, shortly after this blunder, he ended up purchasing a V4 Mustang and displayed the raw power of it to his livestream viewers. At this point, there was an air of success and improvement that was overtaking Jordy's recently depressive image, though there were a few notches in his path that brought on the all-too-familiar rage moments, as seen by this video posted November 7th, 2019 by Sean Ranklin. The more significant aspect of this video is that this was the last video Sean Ranklin posted. Whether due to personal interest or decline of Jordy's rage moments, his absence spoke for itself, though that's not to say that the documentation of Wings was hindered, but rather received less attention. There are still countless channels that uploaded almost parallel to the frequency that Jordy streamed, preserving events like this 46-minute long conversation with Frederick Knutson that gives us Jordy under a different light. Typically, we see Wings interacting with trolls either indirectly when addressing his chat, or directly when he joins their Discord and is unable to hold a genuine conversation due to the constant fodder of insults and other comments that typically have him join and maintain an aggressive stance. But with Knutson, we see a different side of Jordy, where a mutual respect is present and a neutral conversation can be held.
Yeah, I have sort of the opposite relationship with food than you do, where
So right now he's actually talking to the guy that did Down the Rabbit Hole, and they're actually conversing about the video that Wings had made.
Well, I guess it's kind of similar, where
Down the Rabbit Hole made about
eat
Wings
until I feel like I've deserved it. Like if I've worked enough today, like have I worked enough today to deserve food? And that's its own problem.
Yeah, like I can't comprehend what you're putting down right now because like my brain.
Yeah, no, exactly. Everyone has their own personal relationship with food, and people think that food is this very universal thing, and it's like, yeah, everyone eats, but not everyone eats or views food the same.
You know, like watching your video, because I kind of skimmed through it because it's like 2 hours long, and I've lived.
I don't blame you.
I've lived through everything in the video, so like.
Yeah, you don't need a fucking recap.
But like I was really depressed at how fat I was in a lot of those scenes. Like,
yeah. No,
you don't realize how fat you are until you go back and look at like you at your worst.
Mm-hmm.
And like I look at that stuff,
Yeah,
I'm like, how did I even think I was deserving of like another person loving me at that weight?
There are other moments where a more upbeat Jordy is captured, but those typically don't get as much attention. Take, for example, this short clip uploaded by Lumix, a hired hoodlum.
Alright, Jordy, they want you to rage when I do it too.
Okay, I got you.
We
Hey,
gotta get
hold
some
up,
good footage.
hold up. motherfucker. I'm gonna get fired.
What's crazy is that Lumix is still active.
How's this right? What the hell? I gotta act and everything.
You gotta get them us out, bro.
Alright, Jordy, get ready. Come on. You ready for this? Any last orders?
Fuck!
Oh,
why the fuck you do that, Skate?
Oh my god.
This is a rare occasion where Jordy plays into the rage he is known for. These moments are few and far between, especially now with the bad news that kicked off 2020. Jordy's grandmother, known to the stream as Gangster Grandma, renowned for her ability to eat a raw onion, but more importantly because she cared much for Jordy and Jordy cared much for her. To him, she was very close to a second mother. That's why this news hit not only him, but the community very hard, when it was revealed that she had fallen ill as a mass on her lungs was found, and she was later diagnosed with 3 different types of cancer. An equally shocking discovery, though much less somber, was when in the following month, Jordy announced he was getting married.
And like people are concerned about how fast I'm getting married. I mean, me and this girl have been like off and on for 6 years. And the reason we've been off and on is I kept pushing her away, mainly because of one simple reason. Like, she's super religious, I'm not, right? Like, religion's a big part of her life. And I'm not so concerned about her being religious as if we had children, I wouldn't want them to be forced into religion. But I recently decided I don't want kids. There's a good chance she can't have kids. And that took away all the, like, downsides of, like, hey, we probably won't work out long distance because, like, you want children. I don't know if I want children. I don't think we'll agree with how to raise children. So all that went out the window. So, like, there's
That's like the same mechanics in this game as in like Far Cry Primal. That's fucking crazy.
no reason not to date. And at the same time, it's like, she's one of the few people
Oh, that's because it's a Far Cry game. Oh, okay.
in my life that's always been there for me. Like, through all the other girls and hoes and shit like that, she's been the universal constant. So, do I think I'm rushing a marriage? No, not really. I think I'm getting married to the right person.
Though he would not disclose the identity of his fiancée, bringing into question if she actually existed. To offer proof, Jordy showed the container for the ring on stream, but if his fiancée's existence did not come into question by the trolls, his faithfulness did, for reasons such as his previously active Plenty of Fish profile. As one of his most dedicated but also considered to be a disturbed troll, catfished him on the website and carried a conversation during the time Wings was supposedly in a committed relationship with his girlfriend, now turned fiancée. There was also that time, shortly after announcing his marriage, a website used to hire escorts auto-filled in his search bar. This meant very little, but it allowed trolls to speculate why Jordy may have visited the site. It could have been because the year prior, escorts were sent to his house by trolls and was curious to know the source. But the larger question was, what were Jordy's intentions in marrying this mysterious person? And that was seemingly answered to what appears to be rumors. As during an event, maybe a stream or private messages, he seemed to have given away key details like that she had previously fought cancer and is a registered nurse with insurance. With this information, a troll was able to find Jordy's fiancée's identity via his Facebook profile and was able to turn her family against him.
Here's what actually happened. Wings claimed he was getting married, and then someone did some research and found out that she has cancer, and she's about to have a cancer surgery this spring. Meanwhile, he just bought her a ring, even though they told him not to buy a ring. And I guess she wants kids immediately, whereas he doesn't want kids at all. And he claimed that she was a nurse who made, quote, bank, and now he was going to have expendable income and free health insurance. And at no point do you see him like, oh, I love this person so much. We have such a deep connection. I want to spend the rest of my life with him. It's more like free health insurance, and I'll have somebody.
More like it's financially advantageous.
The caveat to all this, I've later learned,
the person who assembled this data and talked to the person's mom and this and that is Wings' parallel of Boogie's biggest anti-fan. I don't know what to call him, hater or whatever. So like he just takes everything he knows and paints it in the worst possible light. It
This is
does
also
appear
the guy that catfished Wings. This guy catfished Wings a while back and then posted all of their conversations. He posed as a woman who lived near Wings, and when in reality he's a gentleman from Canada.
tremendous
And,
time investment.
Dude, imagine you talk to somebody for 6 months, literally 6 months, and it turns out every day sending pictures, sending rude messages, and it turns out this person's a catfish, and then takes every message that you've ever sent and uploaded it to Twitter, and it turns out to be a troll while you're in the process of trying to marry this woman. Unreal.
Huge.
Like 2 months of catfishing, and then he posted all the screenshots and stuff of Wings.
His frustration on his streams around this time, and a discovery that she was once again active on Plenty of Fish, was enough information to piece together that the marriage was no longer taking place. With the troll succeeding in sabotaging his marriage and the declining health of his grandmother, there was a sort of relapse.
Yeah, I've been going the opposite way in weight lately. I mean, like I've been eating like shit ever since like the trolls went and kind of fucked with my marriage and like got her family against me, and like I've been trying to deal with that mess, and like, I don't know. I just been super depressed and unhappy. I mean, like my grandma got diagnosed with cancer. Trolls fuck with my marriage. They're trying to fuck with me on the taxes. I mean, just a bunch of little things. Like I got a fucking nail in one of my tires. I had to replace that. That's $300 I didn't want to spend. And like I haven't been motivated to do anything lately. Like I just been sleeping a lot and just kind of like meandering through life.
Though Jordy never stopped consuming fast food post-surgery, there was a noticeable uptick in consumption of fast food and Yoo-hoos. Yoo-hoos are in essence carbonated chocolate milk in a can. There was hardly a day with motivation to stray away from his former and now current eating patterns, as throughout March there were multiple instances that showcased an increase in his caloric intake, even stating that he had gained 10 pounds due to it.
I'm actually around the same size. Like the only thing different is like I've just not been hiding it on the camera. Like I haven't really gained hardly any weight. I've gained a little bit. I have gained some weight back, but it's been like 10 pounds. Like I'm actually around the same size. Like this is still a 3X shirt. I'll show it. Yeah, this is still a 3X shirt. Like I'm not even in a 4X anymore. Like these are 3X pants. Like I have clothes I can't even wear.
To make matters worse, by the end of the month, he leaked his phone number again in the exact same fashion he did so last year, as through car gurus, he was looking at trucks to purchase. But as bothersome as it may be, a phone number can be changed. The worsening issue that required change was still his weight gain. The surgery Jordy opted for was a gastric sleeve surgery, one that removes a significant portion of the stomach, allowing only a small amount of food to be present at any given time. Eventually, the stomach expands once more and the weight loss may plateau. It is not uncommon for those who get the surgery to gain all the way back and then some, and for viewers, Jordy was certainly on that path, as due to the pandemic, Jordy had recently purchased a stockpile of food consisting of canned goods and ramen noodles. Individual portions of these are insignificant when considering how they may affect a person's weight, but how Jordy was eating voraciously, though he couldn't physically stomach large amounts of food at once, he could continuously eat throughout the day and eat small segmented portions that eventually equal the large portion that was impossible.
And that's right. That right there is what fucks up a lot of people. They're thinking because I had such small food in the one session that it's not going to fucking hurt. But then you add up all those small portions throughout the day and it equals like double the amount of your caloric fucking intake. And that's exactly what he was doing. And then the fact of the matter is when he was actually doing this, excuse me, when he was actually doing this, he wasn't sticking to like water or like Crystal Light or some sort of actual like, you know, diet. And I don't recommend diet soda, even though Boogie's like, well, it's diet soda. Carbonation actually fucks you up. But Wings was actually eating like cookies, and I love you, to death. But you got to stay away from that shit. And replacing it with water is like the worst thing that you could possibly do.
Possible to take on all at once. This being reflected by the common sight of him eating on stream.
Like right now, I just had chicken, jasmine rice, and then later I'll have like a peanut butter sandwich, and that's it. Dudarm, what's going on, brother?
Influences like his failed wedding.
Bro, you missed it. You missed it earlier, man. We had all the trolls up in here from LolCow. We had all the retards up in here, bro. It was nuts. They're over here trying to fucking get clout. saying that they could make us dead arm, that they could make us famous.
Could and was being used as an excuse for his reduced commitment to eat less. But that was no longer the case. It was 2 months. 2 months of Jordy drinking Yoo-hoos and eating on stream. The sight of such an activity welcomed the chat to use the Yoo-hoo emote, as it was now a meme of sorts. Then, a picture of Jordy in formal wear began making the rounds to the internet. Then another. Sometime in late May 2020, Jordy and his wife-to-be...
Bro, you missed it. It was like that Tony Rigatoni, like Keemstar's bitch. He was up in here, Mighty Mouse, all like the fucking wannabe like J-boys. Like, they wanted to be the J-boys so bad, they made their own little cut community, bro. They came in here and were like talking big shit. It was the funniest thing you'll ever see. Like, they came in here like, why'd you ban us, acting all good? And within like 30 seconds, I got them to admit like they're really like retard cucks. Within 30 seconds, bro. It was, it was fucking amazing.
Went through the wedding, with the news of it going public mid-June.
And then we told Tony Rigatoni, because he was like, hey, I want to, bring me up on your show. Bring me up on your show. I said, yeah, we have a tipping and donation link. Send $100 right now and we'll bring you up. And he didn't do it. And yet he's got all this money. You fucking retard.
So we know I got a puppy, right? And I already have 2 cats and Bongo. Right? The reason we got the puppy is I got married.
And so Kelly, Jordy's wife, and Bailey, the dog the couple adopted, was now attached to his life and story, and was brought to many viewers' attention in an equally chaotic fashion. Even for what is typical of his life, this was unexpected.
Thank you very much. We are staying on top of some late-breaking news overnight.
Oh, this is the best. This is the best video ever. Watch this shit.
Police say a man and a woman have been busy robbing businesses on the northwest side. Now, unfortunately for them, officers were also on the job and they managed to catch up with them. Katrina Weber live where the arrest happened, which is near Highway 151 in Petrenko. And you say it was a case of police being in the right place at the right time, Katrina.
Well, that's right. Those officers just happened to be passing by this area at the time when the call came in about a robbery here around 4:30 this morning. Those officers were actually on their way to yet another robbery call out on Culebra Road near Loop 1604. That's when the robbery call here came in. They say they caught the couple in action, arresting a woman who was still inside this Texaco gas station store. A man tried to run, according to police, but they ran him down and caught him on the access road. They found the couple's car still in the parking lot. Police say that this couple robbed 2 other stores in the medical center area. And again, they've both been arrested and they face a long list of charges, included aggravated robbery.
In those clips was Jordy Jordan and his wife Kelly. Kelly, who was now introduced to the online community through this video, because that news report was about an actual robbery taking place at a gas station in San Antonio, Texas, while Jordy lives in South Carolina. There was no belief that this was legitimate. Beyond that was spliced footage of what seems to be Jordy when he attended the FPS boot camp and the security camera footage that seems to be playing back on a monitor at the store but being recorded vertically with a phone. Jordy was not pleased with the fakery that is the splicing of these clips, nor the origin of him making that transaction.
Bro, that was the greatest.
I went to an Office Depot recently, and they took video. One of the employees took security footage and stole it and took it home of me making a transaction, and then they edited it into a news feed of a gas station robbery. So I'm currently looking for lawyers for a defamation suit against Office Depot.
He's looking to sue anybody, bro. Anybody and anything he's looking to sue.
That isn't legal defamation? I mean, for somebody to have access to the security camera, right? They would have to be a manager or hire at least a key holder of Office Depot. That means that's one of their more trusted employees. He used Office Depot resources to get video footage of me, and then in his free time defame my character by pretending that I was stealing from stores. Defamation, the defamation part is them accusing me of stealing.
Though Jordy said deformation and deframed, what he most likely meant was defamation, which can be defined as the action of damaging the good reputation of someone, slander or libel. It is rare for a defamation suit to be won and difficult of such winnings to be calculated, especially in Jordy's case, as it's not damaging his good reputation per se, as he's already an infamous figure, and due to that would be ever more difficult to prove that this event heavily damaged his reputation. Even with his fakery taking place, it seems he was optimistic with varying facets of his life, as seen on this stream on July 2020, a little over a week after that fake robbery scandal.
I'm over here losing weight, married, happy as I could fucking be, new truck, house paid for. And the way you're trying to ruin my life is by charging back $3 that I don't even realize that's missing most of the time.
Form up all you can. We deploy
Keep doing you, pimp.
It took only 2 weeks after this stream for him to have a change of heart and accept that he was feeding into old habits.
I have lost weight. I've lost 140 pounds. But my goal weight was 250 and I didn't make that. And I've gained probably 20 pounds back since then. And like, I don't like where I'm at because I don't want to be going back up, but I am going back up and I'm struggling to change my eating habits.
Being displeased, some of the more active and considerably disliked members of Jordy's trolling community used Jordy's—
No, the Zeepish, that one was great, but the greatest one was when they took his videos or whatever and they put it on TikTok and then they started sending it all to black communities, and like the black communities were demanding justice against Wings because he was dropping N-bombs and he was saying like all this like racist shit, bro. And like it was on the news, like these black communities like hated, it was like a troll that did it, and they were like, we hate Wings of Redemption, like whoever this Jordy Jordan person is. It was so fucked up. He was hated by so many black people because of this one troll, bro. That's the best one.
Waking and other unfavorable clips of him saying the N-word, and controversial statements involving minors as a sort of justification to further tarnish Jordy's reputation to differing effect, with 2 notable events taking place in August of 2020. But the ones that targeted organizations and community members close to Jordy seem to be more effective in getting his attention, while also getting more opposition for taking it to that level.
We were talking about how deep the hate goes. Like, let me tell you exactly. Like, I understand I'm boring. I understand that I failed weight loss surgery. I understand that everybody's severely disappointed in me, right? But you guys take it too far. You take it too far. Let me give you an example of what they're doing to me right now. They're taking pictures that I put on my Twitter, right? And they're putting racist messages on them. And they're sending them to local Black Lives Matter groups in my area.
Speak of the devil!
Like they're getting into these groups on Facebook and then posting these pictures claiming that they're from other places in my other groups in my area. You laugh. This is stuff that will get you killed.
While things were ramping up in terms of the harassment Jordy was receiving, they seem to have died down again as he bared bad news that most members of his community, whether troll or regular viewer, could sympathize with.
But she goes like, the nurse is supposed to be coming over to clarify it, and they're going to be removing the body. And like, do you want to come over and see her one last time? I'm like, nah, man, I don't want to remember her in the shape she was in. And that, like, I already got to remember her from last week. Because I went to see her because they told me like she wasn't doing very well, and like she had cancer and she had lung cancer, but like she couldn't like move her arms or legs or anything. Like her nervous system was completely gone. And I gotta remember that face. It's just like I'm selfish with death because like I don't want to go to her funeral, and I didn't want to go see her last week, but like I felt like I owed it to her.
Of his grandmother. Though this piece didn't last long. In November of 2020, the trolling resumed to its typical amount, as for a short period during this month, he was banned from Twitch and believes it was influenced by the trolls. Another event, possibly involving them, was when Jordy, determined to purchase a scalped PS5 and driving 2 hours to pick it up, turned out to be a waste of time. At least that's the way it seemed initially, because about an hour later, he still obtained the console. What drew viewers' attention in Jordy's streams after obtaining his new gaming console was in fact not the console, but the shirt he was wearing. Insignificant at first glance, until viewers took note that this was one of the shirts Jordy wore pre-surgery, meaning that he's possibly close to, if not back to his original weight. Another recently discovered health-related issue was now his low levels of testosterone.
My testosterone T is a 240 and the reference range is 264 to 916.
Stay frosty.
And my testosterone free is 13.2. I don't know what that means.
To make matters worse, the antidepressant Lexapro was supplemented with another known as Effexor. That initial—
Bro, it gets me every single time too. The way he starts crying, Like, bro, I die of laughter every single time because that's how he starts like his crying, is that little like weird sympathy whimper. It's it's the funniest shit. I'm gonna take this stuff downstairs while I roll this shit. I'll be right back.
It had a strong and pleasant impact, but it took only a few months for this to lose its effectiveness as well. With the weight gain, the newfound method of trolling Jordy by using Jordy's likeness, and the ineffectiveness of his antidepressants ended 2020 in a much different state than the year began. The silver lining was that there was a lack of interest, as there was some control in his life, and the trolls were not as present as they were, or at least were going to be. With many troll channels across the spectrum recirculating compilations of Jordy's controversial statements about race, children, and now more frequently, his stories and video segments of alleged animal abuse. There are a few notable stories that Jordy has told specifically of cats, one directly on his channel when, allegedly at the age of 5, he trapped a kitten under a bucket and forgot to release it, and only remembered about it years later.
I was outside, I was shooting basketball, and, this cat comes along. We had these 5-gallon buckets. So I took a 5-gallon bucket, and I was like, bloop! And I left the bucket on top of him because the cat couldn't move the bucket. And he ended up dying under there.
Recently, there were other clips when, shifting his chair, he possibly run over his dog having it squeal. And in another clip, he claims to shake his barking dog's cage, though the narrative around that is that he hit the cage. These moments range widely in time that they happened, but to new viewers it was all the same. So as 2021 progressed, the circulation of these moments increased ever so slightly.
Dude, it has to be that like Boogie and Reddit, Boogie and Wings are probably the most talked about people on Reddit besides like PewDiePie and shit. It's fucking nuts.
But they were finding difficulty in achieving their intended virality. That's not to say that they were not effective. Jordy managed to reinvigorate the wrong kind of interest in him, sourced from what he previously called being selfish with death, that gained attention for 3 reasons. First, that the event was re-uploaded by Sean Rinklin, the same creator that had not uploaded in well over a year, and this was to many enough for him to return from his hiatus. The video in question, uploaded on March 7, 2020, is titled Wings of Redemption Ignores His Crying Wife for Dark Souls Disaster Stream. The video starts with Jordy stating that he is streaming before he leaves to attend a celebration of life, which can also be considered to be done alongside or in replacement of a funeral. And being that his grandmother passed about 5 months prior, it is believed to be her remembrance.
I'm just trying to squeeze the stream in before I gotta go do the celebration of life thing.
As the stream progressed, it is apparent Jordy made the last-second choice not to attend, and notifies his wife via text messages just moments before they were meant to leave.
Yeah. Hey. How's baby?
What's happening?
Nothing.
Nothing. I want to talk to you.
We'll talk when I'm done streaming.
When will that be?
I don't know.
So you want to just kind of wait around?
I texted you and said that I wasn't going to the thing that
Yeah,
you
but you texted me 15 minutes before I should be getting ready.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Maybe that was a little late.
Might have been. I don't know.
Can you not take like a 5-minute break?
No, because it's going to be more than a 5-minute conversation.
Failing to convince Jordy to go, she gets frustrated to the point of crying.
I'm good with you shutting me out.
Dude, imagine like your wife wants to have a conversation and you're so dissociated with yourself and your wife. You're like, no, I'm not going to go have this conversation. And he's like, it's going to be more than a 5-minute conversation. Like, bro, like anything to get out of anything. That's Wings and Boogie, bro. Yeah, we're not going to do it. I'm not going. Bro.
Whatever.
She's still crying.
Change of barometric pressure in the atmosphere.
Though Jordy said bariatric, which can be defined as relating to or specializing in treatment of obesity, he most likely meant barometric pressure in the atmosphere, as to say his wife is very sensitive and her crying in that moment did not mean much. But it meant much to others, as reason number 2 for this getting such attention was, of course, his wife crying, and reason number 3 was the alleged backing out of attending his grandmother's funeral. So for others, like the members of PKA, Jordy's excuses were hardly convincing.
This is something that someone with, you know, like an anxiety kind of issue usually does. They'll ponder over it, stew over it, then last minute they're like, I can't do it, fuck it. I'm just gonna
that's him. That's 100% him. He does this thing where like he's a real worrier and super pessimistic about things. And especially if it's something he doesn't want to do. Like Taylor was talking about how like the day before he's gonna like do a big workout. He's like making all these elaborate plans and like aiming high. And I think Wings sometimes does the opposite. He's like, oh, if I do this, then all of these awful things can happen.
Relationships, in their instability, tend to have even more pressure pressed on them than a typical non-public relationship. Any moment, captured live or otherwise, may be recycled and brought up at any point in the future as a demonstration in its strengths or failures. This period in time seemed to fuel the latter, because exactly a month later to the date, the tables were turned and it was now Kelly receiving flack, when a now deleted video exposed her leaked flirtatious messages with some of Jordy's mods. It was soon after this that he reacted directly to the messages on stream, finding some messages harder to defend than others.
The short and long of it is that Wings' wife had been carrying on sort of a flirty relationship with some of his moderators, his Twitch moderators, I suppose, in the Twitch moderator Discord that they have. And like to the point where like they were driving together and she wouldn't show him her phone because she's like having like private conversation with one of his fucking mods.
Like, oh, you know, I love you. This is right here is honest flirting. This again, honest flirting. This is one day after Valentine's Day, and I just bought her diamond earrings. Look at the dates. January 30th. Can we call this? Could be anybody adding the text here. This is when Joe Man came to visit us, and I don't know what they're trying to get right here. And says yes.
And he's like, tell me who the fuck you're talking to. Tell me who this is so I can demod them. And she's like, well, how about I just leave the Discord? And then that way it's not an issue anymore. And I get...
Bro, standard fucking around. That's standard right there. I'm not going to out him. I'm going to leave the Discord. Bro, if your girl was ride or die, she would have been like, it's this motherfucker right here. But instead she was covering up for dude. Wow. And he's still with her, bro.
Yes, he agreed to that.
Even with these flirtatious messages laid out for the world to see, Jordy's marriage held, and Kelly stated that after this whole ordeal, she'd be wiser in the future. A future that for at least 4 months, from April to August, was mostly drama-free. The most notable thing that happened within this time was that Jordy lost his Twitch partnership for breaking the mysterious Exhibit D. On the content guidelines, this is a rule against certain types of promotions. But there was also word that Exhibit D was in reference to something specific to Jordy's contract. While he was still allowed to stream on the website, he lost his partnership status. This allowed him to stream on YouTube, as normally partners are contracted to stream solely on Twitch. But Jordy claims that came at the cost of tens of thousands of dollars because he was making more on Twitch. During this time, there was continued frustration within the trolling community, with Jordy maintaining his eating habits. This all relatively minor when compared to Jordy's past scandals, though it's almost unnatural for him to go months on end without something major taking place. And that is what we call the calm before the storm. To provide context to what is about to happen, there seems to be an idea that Jordy, due to an endless wealth of clips online of him doing or saying things that may be considered controversial, that his streams are packed with that frustration and that there is no effort not to feed the trolls. How it's actually like is that Jordy has a mostly passive chat that at times he plays into depending on his mood, and is more honest in accepting his past mistakes. Even when his chat is flooded with rhetorical questions of controversial events that would annoy any person, Jordy does make an effort to answer the more legitimate questions, though that doesn't entirely stop or discourage his more persistent viewers looking to get a rise from him. Other times, usually when Jordy is in a bad mood going into the streams, he'll more likely than not answer these troll-like questions, which will induce more questions and so on. This is how you get the infamous Jordy disaster streams, where just a few minutes in time at his worst will result in months of circulation of this moment.
Dude, Gulag King. I haven't fucking seen that name in forever, bro. Gulag.
The reason for him being in a bad mood was because police came to his house yet again. Not because of the typical swatter, but another form of impersonation trolling that we've seen in the past. This time it was played out a bit more aggressively and illegally.
I was talking. I'm streaming now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. I want to talk about this bullshit. And what was the police thing? I had police show up to my fucking house. Hour and a half ago, almost 2 hours ago. stating I was harassing somebody from fucking Missouri on TikTok. So the police, in their infinite glory, called me a liar and threatened to get a warrant for telecommunications harassment against me. So I made this little video. You look here, like this right here is like, look at this shit. Like, these trolls are making accounts on TikTok and fucking with people.
Children. This is his profile. So if you guys can, please go report him. Go blow his.
Like, he's got like 5 videos here. He's got all these followers, which are almost fake, and he's got all my shit linked, right?
Stuff up. This man is kidnapping children. But the reality is.
So like,
she went up on a TikTok video and said that Wings was fucking kidnapping children. Oh,
we go
my
to something
God.
else here. Like, I scroll down here. This guy Sam Get a Job sent me stuff, so I'm looking for all the stuff he sent me right here. Like, here it is.
I'm really fucking sick of this motherfucker.
And like during my period as a delivery driver, I started hating black people more and more.
Read him. I'm really fucking sick.
This woman is the woman I think that's
Here's my card.
claiming. This is a veteran
Okay.
that they were fighting
10
against.
years. The beginning of my social begins with a 0. Have Mr. World War II, that's younger than me, prove that. Have him duet this one. Show me your fucking ID card, because I know you don't have one.
And like, I don't know who this woman is. I've never had TikTok. I've never touched TikTok or anything. This is what the cop showed up about. This woman made a police report. She felt like somebody was going to come to her house and fuck with her.
Of course, it's a white woman. Of course.
Dog, I've had the cops called to my house 4 times in the last 2 months. I've had 2 for fucking bongo. I've had this one, and I've had another one for fucking like Craigslist shit. What's a fucking lawyer going to do? You act like I've never talked to a lawyer before. They don't do shit.
This did many things within Jordy's community. It did have the effect of building up some opposition to the worst parts of his trolling community, and it also brought attention to his years-old controversial statements that were being used largely by these TikTok impersonators. So with more attention being brought to Jordy, mimicking the attention he got pre-surgery and pre-Lexapro, his chat was a bit more active in the following streams. And with that came an increase of questions asking him about his previous controversial statements. So the mistake he made here was twofold. It was answering and feeding viewers that were most likely not genuinely asking questions, but looking to annoy Jordy, and this annoyance had him answer more and more. The second part of his mistake was, though he no longer agrees with it, and said he was saying it to be shocking several years back, he was trying to justify his previous statement on the age of consent.
I made a point that the new generation of females are whores. And that you have to be naive to think that young girls aren't already having sex. I did say the age of consent should be 12. You know why I said that? Because growing up in high school, I knew girls that were like 12, 13.
There you go, right there. There's the age of consent video right there that everybody talks about on Locale Live. Bro, I love that Skyrim music. Oblivion had some bangers too, but that Skyrim music is so nostalgic.
14. Fucking on the regular.
By addressing these things and trying to defend them, he brought more attention to the older clips he was talking about. Like when he played with a 17-year-old in Rainbow Six Siege and had a conversation with her which was a bit flirtatious.
Doc, it looks like you need some dick, son.
Shoot, Doc got plenty of dick, son. Monsieur Legion, would you like to see the French croissant?
What's up?
Hey, y'all might make fun of my 5XLT, but that's just more gas tank for the love machine.
Ooh, I'd like that, Jordy.
Mm-hmm.
Jordy, your ass going to jail.
Or the nearly 10-year-old clip from his time on PKA, dated at March 16th, 2013.
So how is that shock value? Remember how fucking they tried to cover it up on Locale Live? And they were like, oh, him saying that is shock value and everything else. Like, bro, it wasn't shock value. He was like, oh, well, I was just joking around like that. Bro, why would you even say something like that? You're in a party with random people that you have no idea who they are. Why would you say anything remotely close to that? What a retard.
If like a 16-year-old guy and a 16-year-old chick and they exchange naked pictures, that shouldn't be child. Like they're children themselves. It would be.
Yeah, I'm skipping over this conversation. I'm not even getting into that debate.
Is just used more so as a vehicle for trolls, and these are the results. So it seems the majority of you, or just the 212 sample size that answered the poll, believe that Jordy, even with those clips out there, may consider them to be times he misspoke or are just examples of his lack of awareness or intelligence. But that may also be because many of the people who answered it are well aware of what kind of person Jordy is. Before we get into the storm and the chaos this caused for Jordy, we'll quickly cover the other significant things that happened in September, like when sexting someone what appears to be several years back, Jordy sent a picture of his genitalia that was now available for the internet to see. The same day of the leak, Jordy, but more importantly his wife, reacted to it being leaked with her teasing Jordy about it.
How big do you think?
Bro.
Would you say it's more 6 inches?
I don't know.
Would you say it's the length of the water bottle?
I don't know.
You could answer it.
I don't know.
How don't you know? You see it.
Do I?
Mm-hmm.
What?
They're trying to say I got a small penis, and you won't back me up.
Why are you worried about that? Who needs to care how big your penis is but your wife? That's it. So why worry about what they think?
Mm-hmm.
You do stupid things, make stupid choices, you deal with stupid...
Okay.
She then proceeds to throw one of his infamous misspoken phrases back at him.
I think you learned a valuable lesson, though.
What?
That
Every dude said.
consequence has actions.
All right, ban Raiden Rotari. Consequences have actions, pimp.
There was also another stream where his wife approached him with what seems to be, after a doctor's appointment and having to deal with the anxiety of the possibility of her cancer coming back, she approaches Jordy on livestream and states that he isn't taking her doctor's
That's one of
appointment
his best
seriously enough.
quotes.
What you mad at me for?
What is this kid texting me for? Tell unlimited UAV, what it
I don't think you're taking my doctor's appointment seriously enough.
Who the hell is Wings or Wendy's?
What do you mean?
I'm really scared about it.
I don't even know what this motherfucker is.
You haven't got bad news yet. There's no reason to worry about until there's bad news.
You're not even acknowledging it, but you worry about everything else.
Hey, we'll deal with it.
Drone has located a
You're
bomb.
gonna be okay. We'll deal with it.
Initially, it sounds like he's saying grow up and deal with it, though it may have been we'll deal with it as he reiterates a second time. If it was the former, it would be quite damning. And now, for the chaos, or the uncontrollable mayhem that inhabited his streams from October until current day, and why it is all connected to his impersonators on TikTok, as that was enough to get the police to come to his house, and enough for him to be annoyed to the point where he talked about it on stream. On stream, he discussed his previous controversial statement on the age of consent, and with this fresh clip and the old one put together, someone ignorant of Jordy just by seeing these two clips could form a really bad opinion of him. Which brings us to October 2nd, 2021. User The Boulder and Brasher posted a 53-second long video on the subreddit I am a total piece of shit of those two clips put together, conveniently zooming in on the second clip as to not show the PKA episode and its age, which again was PKA 125, uploaded on March 16, 2013. As this was presumably many people's first introduction to Jordy, this post had an insane amount of traction, and upvotes going up to around 54,000. On the opposite side of things, Jordy's response on the post got negative 8,829 downvotes, enough to place him on the top 30, maybe even 15 most downvoted comments on Reddit. This day boosted attention to my previous video as seen by a spike in views, and no doubt had others interested in the rabbit hole of redemption. So striking while the iron is hot, another post on the same day and the same subreddit was uploaded with Jordy telling a joke involving race that got about 1/10 of the upvotes.
Black controller and a white controller, because when the black one don't want to work, the white one will.
Bruh. But it doesn't stop there. The following day, a about 11-minute long video was uploaded to the subreddit that accumulated nearly 9,000 upvotes, documenting Jordy's statements and actions that can be taken as animal abuse. Most of these clips are stories that may have been lies, like the bucket cat story that we previously covered. There's also this very old clip of his dog Riley, a stray he took in.
What's going on with Riley?
What?
Well, he just laid down and pissed some shit all over the floor. He laid down.
I'll check. Hey guys, Riley is laying on his side. He's vomited and he's laying down, pissing and shitting. He doesn't want to get up.
Just to be sure that is the dog, right?
Yes. I don't know how old he is. He's a stray. We picked him up probably 4 or 5 months ago. I don't want to take him to the vet because if he goes to the vet and it's going to cost $500 or $600, I'm going to have to put him down. We don't have rat poison in the house. He's vomiting and shitting, and that's not something a bloat does.
No. Did he go outside at all?
He goes outside 5 or 6 times a day to use the bathroom. But
Yeah.
but this just happened like when we was on the call. Like when I started this call, he was perfectly healthy, laying on the couch, chewing his bone.
What bothers most was not much what he did do, but rather his inaction, or unwanting to get the dog immediate help. As much as these clips help to show the moments Jordy may have been negligent with animals, there is a sort of inflation with this compilation to build it up much larger than it actually is. The more damning clips of Jordan not acting with his dog having a seizure, running over or near his dog with a chair on accident, or attacking his barking dog's cage are placed in the beginning and are visibly, though not openly stated to be, year-old clips. Also in this 11-minute long compilation, the majority of clips, or about 7 of the 11 minutes, are about the time he hit a deer on accident and showed no remorse, further explaining putting a dog down after it had been mangled to a presumably
Yo, Booster, what's up, brother?
Not much. I just got back and I saw the messages.
Hey, are you busy?
Not really.
Bro, here, let me put you on panel real quick. Hold on, let me switch over to panel. Hey, bro, have you been watching at all today or in the past like day or two?
Oh, you mean the 1.1K viewers that live got? Yeah, that was real nice.
No, not watching live, like watching our Discord and like watching our videos.
I've seen a little bit of it, not much.
Fucking Tony Rigatoni, Ultra, and their gang tried to come in here and fucking not only talk shit and get shut down, but they came in the Discord and tried to start pinging you over and over and over again.
Oh, that's who it was?
Yeah.
When you apologized to me, I didn't say anything because I didn't even hear the pings go off. I just looked over and I saw like 11 pings, and then just like the last one was just the lead, and I was like, okay.
Bro, yeah. Then they came in here today and were like trying to like trash talk, and I told fucking Tony, I was like, bro, you're like Keemstar's bitch. He's like admitted it like several fucking times, bro. And then he's like, oh, we get more views than you, and like you work with Booster, and it's like, bro, they were just being so fucking retarded. I was like, I gotta get Booster's opinion on this shit.
Yeah, they're idiots and clowns. I may be Booster, but at least I didn't go on live stream and admit that I was committing money laundering or committing fraud via diamond laundering.
Bro,
At least I was actually on. At least I actually had a job on live for about 3 months, unlike you, Ultra, who kept getting fired over and over again.
Oh shit!
Ending up on Wild and the lamest shows on the network. But no, go ahead. Speak your truth, man. Speak your truth.
Yeah, they came in and they're like, "Oh, we get more views than you, and this shit sucks." And I'm like, "Then what are you doing here?" Bro, you should have seen it. It was the funniest fucking shit ever. They're retarded. Like you're begging for attention, like a dog, like wagging your tail. It's like, bro, I gotta get boosted up here and talk about this shit.
That's dumb.
Oh, it was fucking hilarious. I was like, oh my god, bro. You know, we're going over old Wings of Redemption shit. The one podcast isn't until tomorrow, so I didn't want you to fucking like worry. But yeah, we're just going over some wing shit. But I was like, man, I gotta bring him up here and get his opinion on this shit.
Yeah, that's my opinion on it. They're dumb. Unlike Ultra, I may have quit a few times. I may have a bunch of times, but at least I didn't get fired multiple times from low rate, no money making shows. At least I was on live for 4 months. While yes, I did it for free, I still had more views in a year than you had your last 2 years. So go ahead, speak your truth. Say, oh, you have to work with Booster. At least I was somebody. You were a nobody who crashed out, dropped the N-bomb on stream, said that you were actually money laundering diamonds and you were in deep trouble. Have fun with that, buddy.
Bro, my thing was I told Tony, I was like, we got a tipping in donation section. I said, go up there and donate $100. I'll bring you up on screen. He never did it. I was like, you got so much money. Like, why don't you come up here and donate? Oh shit. What you been up to today?
Not much. I'm dealing with either a chest cold or slight bronchitis, but I'll get over it by tomorrow.
You've been dealing with a bunch of cold shit, man. You doing all right?
I'm doing all right. My son got hurt the other day when he was leaving school. It was outside in the parking lot in front of all the teachers. He fell and hit the concrete, and he had to have his arm and leg bandage up, so I was dealing with that. And then my sister and I both got sick with like some sort of weird chest cold. Like our chests are burning when we cough up, but I'm gonna push through it. Show has to go on.
Is he good now? I mean, I know you said he was good the other night when we were talking, but
he's good. He's good. Luckily, he didn't fracture anything, and he's walking around and happy. This is gonna probably be a bunch some hard scabs that'll have to heal up and then fall off, but he'll be fine.
Yeah, throw some Neosporin on that shit and be all good. Yeah. Damn it, Jim. Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad that's happening. It sucks about your cold, but I'm glad that you're getting, you're getting good. Yeah, Huggy ain't gonna be here for a while. Huggy's fucking loafing on us, man. Yeah, he was saying like his boss needs him or something like that, and like all this other crazy shit. So I was like, how long are you not gonna fucking be on like panel for like the show? And he just like did not respond. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like I've sent him several messages, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Wow. All right.
And he's just like, work. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, so should we not expect you for the month of June? And he didn't reply back at all. I'm like, give me something to work with, dog. Like, like what the fuck? Like, you wait till the night before to tell me, hey, I'm not going to be able to come on the show tomorrow. What? Like, what do you want me to do now? Like, thanks for telling me.
Sad to hear him. Hopefully everything works out and he's back soon.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, hopefully he gets back soon. I don't know what the fuck he's been doing. What do you got planned for tonight?
I'm just gonna hang out, lay down, do some breathing, clear my throat, clear my esophagus, have everything cleared up by tomorrow. So when the show's on, I'll be at not 100%, but probably about 85%, maybe 90, to be able to bring it so that we can have a good show.
Yeah, I got some clips and I got some other stuff, man. We got to talk about Steak and Nightmare leaving the LCU and fucking how Turbo's running the show. Did you see that shit today?
1.1 viewers by the time the show is over. 1.2 when Boogie was up there.
Yeah, 1.2K viewers. They've gone down. Like live used to pull 6,000.
I was laughing today watching Boogie because Boogie channeled me today. He became Booster 2988 because half the stuff he was saying to Tina was exactly the type of stuff I would say to Tina if I was in his position. The way she was like, "You destroyed my porch. You cost me $600, and you donated 200 members. You mean I only got $33 of that?" And he went, "Next time I'll destroy $1 million worth of damage and only give you 37 cents." And he smiled. I was like, "He's channeling me. He's got it."
What do you think about him trying to like fuck up Keem's wedding? I'm gonna ask that tomorrow. What do you think about it?
That's messed up. And you know, and if it's a script, that's messed up for Keem to make that script. That's supposed to be a wedding, and that's supposed to be a sacred time. Don't use that for content.
Well, they got
it.
they got the most donations yesterday than they did in like the last 6 months. So I was leaning towards like, this is kind of emotional, but it's like, man, Live has been dead and they need money. And
Yeah.
Keem goes up there for one day and makes more donations than they have in the past 6 months.
Yeah.
So
and also I'll just say this really quick since we'll probably cover it tomorrow. It's pretty sick what Keem is doing to get money on Bus. Now it's one thing if you want to catch somebody and roast them and expose them for the crimes they commit. It's another thing for you to bring up somebody who's going to be on an HBO special made solely about them being a harasser, being an abuser, and then just be like, I'm kind of on his side. I'm kind of just here for it, just to exploit and get views. Congratulations, you got views for Bus. You made Bus look popular, but what cost, man? What cost it for you to do that? That's disgusting.
yeah, there's something going on within the community that I think is just pretty fucking horrible, bro. Like it's literally like step over everybody to make the quickest buck right now.
It is. That's why everybody's quitting. Did you see what happened with Batgirl today?
No, I haven't watched Live at all. I literally came up to like
it was on Queens. It was on Queens.
Really?
Angel dropped that Tina said that she would get rid of Batgirl because she said she was going to learn OBS. And Tina claims she was saying it because everybody's always jumping down her throat saying she doesn't know how to run OBS after 2 years. And she said, well, I said to Mean, I need to learn OBS to get these people to shut up. And Angel said, no, you want to run OBS to get rid of Batgirl. And then if you watch the last 4 minutes of the first Queen stream today, because there's a part 1 and part 2, Batgirl's actually crying, and Tina and Tina's like, I'm not trying to get rid of any of you, but if I had to choose, I would choose Angel to stay around, not you. But and then she just ended the stream, and then Phantom had to take over, and they had to restart the stream.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Tina literally just threw Batgirl under the bus and said, "Fuck it." Mm-hmm. Wow. What the fuck?
I'll get the clip for you tomorrow.
Yeah, that's some shady shit, bro. That is some real fucking shady shit.
And if you watched Live, they actually had Tina just going off on everybody on Live when she was there, and then he went from Boogie versus Tina to Turbo versus Tina, and Turbo was just going crazy with stuff that probably might get him in trouble with Keem. Angel had to be kicked from the call because she told Turbo in explicit detail to take a shotgun, shove it somewhere, pull the hammer back, and then right as she was about to tell him what to do with the rest of the method, he kicked her from the call. Because he said, "You said this
Wow.
on Queens," and she said, "Yeah, I did, and I'll say it right now too." And then she started to say it, and you literally saw him move the mouse over and was like, "Don't say kick."
So fucking here, I'm gonna move you over screens real quick. So they literally fucking Angel told Turbo to go fucking Kurt Cobain himself.
Hold on. Let me find it real fast just so you can see that.
That's fucking nuts, bro. How the fuck do you get away with saying some shit like that?
You don't.
So you think they're gonna private the video?
The video's up, but I think Angel's probably gonna get fired again.
Damn, bro.
Let me find it.
That's fucking wild. What is with all this fucking like weird shit going on in the LC that's like terms of service violation?
Well, the thing is, I really think they did get a strike that day when Hatred set himself on fire, because Keem has been nonstop about TOS violations, about stopping people from doing crap. Boogie's now on the path of saying, "I can't do that, it's TOS," and instead of actually, doing stunts anymore. It's bad. I think they got a strike that day, and I think that this is my theory. I think they got a strike, and whoever Keem talks to at YouTube probably removed the strike and was like, "If you do anything else wrong, that strike comes back, and I can't save you." So
Yeah.
that's maybe why he's so. But listen to this.
He doesn't actually give a fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not tell someone that they can put a in their and then
Yeah, and I'll say it again. Hey, Turbo, get a 12 gauge, load that shit up in Minecraft, put it to your fucking
Angel, no! Stop!
pull that shit.
Angel, no!
That's why we disconnected.
Wow.
TOS.
At least he's just laughing about it.
Yeah, she was Angel, no, and then
Dude, Big Murph and Lacey were laughing about somebody visiting the seaside, bro, and Kurt Cobaining themselves.
yeah.
Wow. Dude. That's not fucking cool, bro.
Sad to see, but yeah, that's what's been happening today. Boogie versus Tina, Tina versus Boogie, and then that turns into Boogie Tina versus Turbo. Angel says that, and it just spirals from there. And now Boogie's saying that he's the manager of Live. He said, "I sent Keem a message saying I want to manage Live," and he said he just responded with "Okay." And so now he's proclaiming that he's the manager of Live without Keem actually having said he was.
Bro, so we seen yesterday how Keem pretty much passes the torch to Turbo, and not even 24 hours later, this is literally the content that we're seeing.
Yeah, let me see how many views this actually has.
Bro, that's fucking wild.
It's only got 8,000 views in 3 hours.
Damn. That's dude. Yeah, she's got to go.
It was Turbo, Big Murph, and Boogie was there for a little while, and then he was gone. And then that's when Tina, Lacey, and Phantom came up, because Lacey joined because Batgirl cried and left, and Phantom was running the OBS. And they joined Live, and they had a fight with Boogie, and they only got up to 1.3, maybe 1.4 viewers. Or K viewers, and then it went right back down to 1.1 by the time Boogie left.
Yeah, I seen something where Boogie was doing some sort of content with Kalo, where like they were walking around their town.
They're actively protesting Westboro Baptist Church, and tomorrow Boogie has to wear like a cute dress and walk in front of the Westboro Baptist Church while protesting.
Dude, that's not good. If I was Keem, I'd be like, bro, that shit got so many people in trouble.
Well,
like, I wouldn't
the
even
problem
fuck with
is
that.
that the problem is apparently while they were out today live, when they went up to the church, they had the F slur written on the walls and everything, like because how the Westboro Baptist Church, what they say about God, and that they had that written out, and Boogie was like, yeah, we're gonna have to edit that out probably, because he got called out on it.
Dude, what the fuck is going on in the LCU? Like, this is getting like way too out of hand right now. Like somebody, and it's fucked up that all of this is happening while Keem explained it like yesterday. Like, bro, like I have to deal with my wedding. So literally everybody, at least Nightmare and Steak had like the fucking balls and the gumption to fucking leave. Like, hey, I'm out. Hey, this is what we're doing. But fucking everybody else is just burning the house down.
Boogie conned them. He conned them hard. We'll get into that tomorrow though, but that's kind of a convoluted story. But I'll just say Boogie conned them hard.
He did.
They thought that they had something. They thought that they had a plan, and the moment they left, Boogie immediately was just like goodbye, and then Tina exposed what he was actually doing behind the scenes yesterday.
Yeah, it was some snake shit, bro. And he was like, I had this planned all along. Ha 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 ha, bro. Yeah, yeah. The LC right now it's at the top of Snakeville. I don't know what the fuck is happening or what the fuck is going on or the future of it. And then they hired. Did you see that drunk kid come up on stream?
Which one?
It's a blonde-haired retard Hatters kid.
Oh, I think I've seen him. Yeah.
Bones or Hatters or whatever his name is. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him. He got host.
Yeah, he got host and then gets kicked.
Yeah, he and Hatred got host within 3 weeks of joining the LCU. That's how desperate they are.
Yeah, that's how out needy they are for hosts. Wonder what did Ashes go live today?
No, she was out today, from what I understand. I barely had any contact with her. So she did say earlier today that she was going to I think an early softball game, and then after that, she's probably just hanging out with the kids. I haven't really heard from her.
Okay.
Everybody's been super quiet today. Everybody that I know. So
yeah, it's summertime and it's
Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah, so everybody's hanging out. Yeah, we've been doing this fucking Wing stream, just covering a bunch of old shit like Wings has fucking said, and going over like old clips of like Wings videos. We're at the hour mark right now, and I was gonna shut it down because I was gonna play some more stuff tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next weekend, because we got the stream tomorrow, so I wanted to do that. And then I've already uploaded like the thumbnail and the video, but then I've got clips that I was sent and announcements that I was gonna put on live on air tonight. So I didn't know if you wanted to add anything for tomorrow on that aspect.
No, I'll just bring up the Tina and Batgirl clip, and I'll bring up a little bit of the fight that happened today on live, and I think and actually it also happened I think on Rewind as well, where Boogie was like threatening to go to Tina's house and cause more damage. And he said he was like gonna like cook fish in her oven and leave it there, and he was gonna hide fish around her house where she would never know where it's at to make the house stink even more than it already does. Like he was going off. That's why I was like, he's channeling me, and he's smiling while saying it. It's funny, and
Bro,
I
he
was
needs to
howling.
be put down. Like he needs to be kicked out. He needs to be like, he needs to be like, you're out for the month. Like you're not getting paid. Go DoorDash.
No. The way he was threatening it was clearly in a way where he was not going to do it. It would be like me.
Okay.
It was like me. It would be like me running off the mouth. But the funny thing was that Tina was getting agitated and triggered by everything. So
Well, looky who we have here.
Hey, Yogi.
Hello.
What are you doing up here?
Just I was hearing about the whole Wings of Redemption stuff, and also you were talking about this whole thing where Boogie is essentially crying that he got everyone fired and stuff. So it's I even posted his tweet that it came up 8 hours ago. Like I said, they don't have anything till July. And 1 second, let me
Well,
just
that's when
double
you're
check
coming
the
back,
date.
isn't it?
1 second.
You're like hounded by work.
In
Don't you need
June,
like
I
the next?
mean.
No, isn't that like when you need to come back?
Well, like I said, when it comes to work, it's all hands on deck over there. But I do apologize to everyone over here. But yeah, I've just been posting stuff that I've been finding on the live, just to, at the very least, to put some context into stuff. I also had it's interesting. I think I have something that if you want to show this either today or tomorrow, if you want. someone had posted this on the subreddit about canceling memberships, and like it's starting. It's becoming it's slowly but surely people are weaning off of the LCU. Like they're realizing that the LCU is not it anymore. That you don't get your money's worth for it.
Let me read this real quick. It
And
says, canceling my subscription was for the best. Let's say if this is all real, okay? If this is all real, then what the LCU has become is what I did not subscribe for. As a viewer, when I started the LCU journey, they premiered Queens and then Rewind. I've always said from the very beginning that it should have ended after Nerds, and if I'm taking the first iteration of Nerds, this universe fell off for me personally when the CD-ROM exposure took place. I knew the universe was dying, but I held on because some of my favorites were still there. But gradually moved around and eventually quit, which made it very hard as a viewer to keep up with the content or lack of. I personally feel like Keemstar's biggest mistake was trying to recast Live after Wings. Queen's biggest mistake was removing Becky's content, and don't get me started on the infamous e-begging this universe has become. I get it. This is their job and they deserve to be paid, but they do not deserve to be paid if they're expecting donations just to flood in just because they showed up and because they've asked for it. They have to work for it. This is all true from yesterday. Then this was bound to eventually happen. The OGs are gone, and what is left is nothing but amateurs who cannot put on a show, and every once in a while will start a little controversy. It's true. Those are the truest words and truest facts, bro. All the good fucking content people are gone, most of them anyway, and then like it's brought in by just random people from the Discord that only the people in the Discord know. And it's been proven time and time again that most of the viewers are not in the Discord. So how are we as a viewer supposed to know who these people are, who their background is, where they're from, if the only explanation you're going to give us is, oh, these are people from the Discord? Okay, what makes them special?
yeah.
Bad times.
So because again with the whole demonstration with Boogie and his little episode, Keem coming back to the LCU to Locale Live, him thinking that he's doing everything he could to fix the universe, but he's really fucking it up. All this is stemming from them trying their best to create controversy. They fucked up Fat Camp. Fat Camp was nothing more than like an oversaturated, overproduced
Boogie admitted it.
bullshit thing. Yes, and even if Boogie didn't admit to it, it's the eye test.
He flat out said
Also,
to
the
Keem,
thing is,
he flat out said to Keem, well, Steak and I both found that Fat Camp was a failure, so we were trying our best to do something to make up the lost revenue, is what he said.
correct. And when you did have controversy, what did you all do? You stamped it out. You swapped for Billy. You swapped for the other woman, the Glammy. You shitted on your mama. Like you had legitimate storylines and you killed it for bullshit content. Hell, you tried to get a grown ass man in Phantom to cry his eyes out over a fucking fupa looking bitch. And that shit wasn't sweet at all. You had Ultra being weird, like there was no sizzle to it. So now you go back home and guess what? You have nothing. There's no controversy. Everyone played.
Well, as we were covering in the video that we uploaded, and from the past 2 hours of us watching Wing stuff, all their content is recycled. All of it's done before. PKA
Exactly.
Fat Camp, the hot sauce, all the controversies that they're having, all the fucking shit that's being said is literally being recycled from the past 15 years of what has gone on in their personal life and on their YouTube. And that's what they're using for content. And the OGs, like, I don't know how long Booster's watching, I don't know how long you've been watching, Huggy, but I've been watching these guys since like 2009, 2010. And people like me that have been watching for this long can easily spot like, hey, bro, there's nothing new here. You're not bringing anything new to the table. So, I mean, I honestly think the burnout is coming, bro. The burnout of Lolcow Live is seriously coming, and it's I think it's happening faster than anybody ever realized. And Keem he keeps saying over and over again, I'll bring it back. It'll be the biggest thing once I'm done with my wedding. Who do you have? The reason that people tuned in was for Wings and was for Boogie, because these were top tier internet people. Who are you going to bring in?
That's the thing. Yesterday, he brought up Turbo, and he said, Turbo, you're all I have. Run the show. He literally said that. He said, Turbo, you're all I've got. Run the show.
It's because that's the only person he does have. I mean, what is he going to do? Put Xylee on live?
Oh, that worked out real well the one day she was on there. She even said she hated it.
Yeah, I mean, who's he relatively going to put up there? Zay? Fucking, Twiggy? Tech Protect?
Kept have them down to 800 views.
Yeah, bro, they're slowly, dude. I remember there was a time where Lolcow Live was such the fucking hype. They would get between 4,000 to 6,000 active viewers, and this show was so fucking good. Tommy C's not coming back to it. He's already said, I'm never going back to live. I'll be here in the universe. Wings has quit again. Wings is gone. Who do you have?
Mm-hmm.
People want to watch Lolcow Live
Nobody.
for lolcows and actively people that are like already famous. Not, I'm going to build up these retards that I know in the Discord. Because most of them are just genuine retards from the Discord. What are they going to do?
Get people to actually make content. That's the only way you could do it. You can't. You need to have them. You have to scout talent out. You can't just pick random people off the street, as it were, to be hosts. You need to look at YouTube channels. If let's just say Booster wasn't part of the LCU, and he had a YouTube channel, and he had like 1,000 plus subscribers, and he could talk really well, he could be a host. They need to scout talent out. They cannot just do tryouts like Star Search. It's not possible. You can't do that shit.
Well, most of the people see what it is now, and it has become like jackass self-humiliation. So all the people that are famous are like, we're not doing this. I'm not coming up there and fucking, making myself stupid, pouring mustard on myself. I'm this YouTube star. I'm this Kickstar. Why would I ever do this? Like self-humiliation bullshit.
That's people only do that though because they have no talent. If you have someone like let's just say for example shit. I can't think of anyone that's medium. But anyone that has medium success, they are not going to do all that because they could garner support.
Dude, they have
They
Waffle
know how-
Pone in that Discord. They had Ricky Berwick or whatever the fuck his name is. He was in the Discord. All of them said no.
Ricky Berwick Rick Berwick could have been a good one too.
But they all said no.
But yeah, like they. Yeah.
Keem
That's the
says he
problem.
has all these friends and all these people, yet when, the call is made, nobody's coming.
Yeah, they all
He
showed
does
up in the
seem to-
Discord. Sky Does Minecraft was there. I think no, H3 wasn't there. Nicholas Diorio was there. And within a day or two, somebody in the LCU already had a deep dive on Sky Does Minecraft done in an LCU stream. So Sky was immediately like, "I'm not doing this. I'm not making a show here." Nicholas Diorio didn't do a show. Everybody that he called in who joined were just like, "Yeah, we're not doing a show. We're just gonna
Yeah.
hang out here and then leave."
Well, they have the worst fans of all time. No other community has fans this bad. Like, they do have their donators, they do have the people that support, but they also have the detractors, the trolls, the people that will go into their chat and purposely harass these people. Like, there are some communities that have that, but Lolcow Live has it the worst, and they allowed it. It's their own fault.
I forgot if it was nerds or Reaper, but literally when Sky Does Minecraft joined within like 4 days, one of the LCU shows already had a Who is Sky Does Minecraft stream up, like an expose showing all of his controversies and all the horrible things he's done. And that was when Sky was like, I'm not doing this. So the hosts themselves immediately ate him alive.
Jesus Christ. This fat fucking retard falls on the spinning thing, and that's content.
Yeah, like I said, this like I said, when it comes to the LCU, nothing, in my personal opinion, nothing's really gonna pop until there's legitimately beef. Like, what point is it that Boogie says, "I'm going to quit you, Keem," and then he
Well,
doesn't quit?
he can. He has no other source of income. What is he gonna do? Go back to selling magic cards? He could have been doing that already.
The thing
Nobody's
is,
buying that shit.
the thing is that everyone sucks, and the thing is that everyone that's watching, commenting, clipping, creating content over the LCU, I think they understand deep down in their soul that it's only a matter of time before it goes under. Now, will it go under spectacularly, or will it go down in a whimper? Will it go down like just Keen says
Oh,
it's
it's going down
over? Like,
spectacularly. It's already gone down in a massive way.
Yeah.
All it took was 1 day, and they lost over half their viewership on live.
I'd buy all the
because,
merch you
again,
can right now because that shit's going bye-bye.
at
Like
the
I was.
ending of the day, yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Booster. Go.
I was gonna say at the end.
No, go.
I was gonna say as of 3 hours now, live is sitting at around 8,400 views instead of the normal like 10,000 or 15,000. 3 hours of the show.
And that's gone down because then in about 8 hours they used to get 20K, and by the end of the day they'd have about 40 to 50K. That's fucking dude. I think we really are seeing the end of an era. So it took them 3 years
Mm-hmm.
to crash and burn.
I mean,
What's
look
next?
at this.
What's next?
Look, I mean, look at this. If you had cultivated Tina, if you had made Tina into an all-star, this would have been the
Last week?
show. Where Tina's being funny as fuck over a bunch of random dumbasses. This could have been something, because Tina's actually funny. Boogie's not funny. Boogie's a dumbass.
Let's watch this real quick.
Baby, I quit twice.
First of all, I'm not your baby. Roll back,
Oh.
bitch. Pump them brakes. Don't ever call me your baby,
said
bitch.
reverse. Pause. No
I'm
shit.
not your baby, bitch. Don't even come at me like that.
What are you then to me? What are you?
Do you not know my name? Can you read, bitch? It says Tina D.
Wait, hold on. Let me look one more time. Hold on.
Yeah, look
Being
with your
50
four eyes,
viewers,
fucking
Tina.
ass, got them big ass bifocals on. You can't.
Bro, what is with these two dudes? They do not have a setup. It should be, dude. Back in the day,
Yeah.
it was required that you had a setup. Now, it's
Yeah,
just,
yeah. The guy on the bottom left is Johnny, the one that lives with Tina. So she ain't getting him no setup. He has to use her computer, or else he's just gonna have to sit there on his phone. The same way with Albert, he has to use her computer, or he has to be on his phone. She ain't gonna get no other computers for them.
dude. Back in the day, it was required that you had a setup, or you had to use some of your paycheck to get a setup. Now it's you can be on your phone. This is fucking
I
sad.
mean, all they are doing is just being complete ninnies. That's all they're doing. It's not like they have to create content. Heavens to Betsy. You just need a webcam and no self-respect. That's all
Dude,
you
a
need to
standard
do.
setup costs you like $60. A laptop will cost you like 200 to 300, and then like a camera, a fucking microphone costs you like 45, $60. Like,
They could barely afford a pot to piss, and you think they're gonna spend that on the fucking setup or on something they could barely. You don't know if you're gonna last a week or not. Come on.
yeah, but bro, you shouldn't be a fucking streamer then. How is your like? See, this is what pisses me off because half these people are like, "It's my dream to work with Keemstar. It's my dream to be a streamer. It's my dream to do this." If it's your dream, why don't you have any of the fucking setup? Why don't you have anything?
Because
They want
they're
handouts.
regular Joe. Well, that too. They're regular Joe Schmoes. being a streamer, to me, if you're a streamer, you've done this before. They don't know jack shit. They don't know how to work OBS. I bet you they even know how to use a computer. Most of these dumbasses. So for them to buy a setup and they have no idea how to, you know, create like deal with Windows, deal with programming, deal with tech issues. It's like,
dude,
and they're building an IT person at the beginning, but when you have a phone, a tablet, all you have to do is just open your thing up. That's the mindset. I'm not saying you're not wrong, but
Here's the thing.
they're stupid.
If
They're
I was
stupid.
Keem, I'd shut it all down. Okay? I'd have 5 shows, shut every other show down. Do the 5 shows that bring the most fucking revenue for the next, I don't know, 2 months. And then slowly start adding a show back and see if it can make money. If it doesn't make money, pull it. Get another show up there. See another cast. If they don't make money, pull it. If they do make money, keep it. Keep it in like keep it on the Beat Network until they start making $5,000. That's the the honest to God, that's the only way they can do it now. Keep Live sucks now, but keep like Live, Queens, Reapers, Pit, and some female girl world show, or cafe, and then maybe a girl world show to end the fucking night off, just because it's late at night. And then literally bring up the interns, put them on the B Network, and do show by show. Give that show 2 weeks. Say, hey, you guys got 2 weeks or 3 weeks to make $5,000. If you guys don't make $5,000 within this time, we're pulling your fucking show. You're out of here. Then the very next week, get a whole new brand new cast on a whole brand new show. Hey, you guys got the same fucking thing. You got 3 weeks to make $5,000 or this many subscribers, or you're fucking gone. I would the only one that I could see is that breadstick motherfucker. People showed the fuck out the other day to fucking get him his host role.
did.
Everybody else just
broke
got
the
it.
record.
Yeah, he broke a fucking record.
100 members in 2 minutes.
Yeah. So people like that, who you already know have a backing of people already like set and ready to go to donate to his channel, be in his fucking channel, anything like that. Your host, we're going to give you another person. Let's see how you roll. Everybody else, cancel their fucking show. Have your major 5 or 6 shows. That way you get your 12 hours a day instead of 24. Because let's face it, the 24-hour network is not working. Like, what was Nature last night? 24 views?
Oof.
24.
Jeez.
And I know it's summertime. Okay, I know it's summertime. I know this is when we get the least amount of views because people are outside doing, whatever they want. They're outside, they're doing this, they're at the park, they're going out to the club, they're doing whatever. But it's a fucking shame that just shut it down. Just put out a message. Due to low manning, low viewing, low this, low that, low casting, we have to go back to the drawing board. Yo Mama Stang, Xylee, all the people that you know that will bring in money. Tina brings in money. All the people that you know bring in money have a show. Other than that, gone. We'll give you tryouts in the next 3 months. That's honest to God. That's if I was Keem, that's what I would have did. I mean, he says all the time, I don't need the money. It's not about the money. Well, if it's not about the money, then tighten your shit.
And this the fact that he says, if the LCU is going to end, I'm the only one that can end it. Nobody else. That means he'll just sit there with like 1 viewer on a stream if he has to, just to bring the point to say the LCU's not dead. It has 1 viewer. I'm the only one that decides that it's dead. But what are you doing? What is this?
Dude, even do what we're doing. Make a fucking parody show in the LCU where everybody makes fun of you. Like, do something. But that, like I said, if it was my decision, I'd keep the 5 to 6 shows and I'd restart. All these Discord people, you need to hype them up. And the funny part about it is all these Discord people, instead of Breadstick, all these other Discord people are going on shows nobody watches. That's how we don't know these people because they're on a fucking show with like 100 viewers. Not the standard 1,000 to 6,000 viewers. We don't know who these people, or they're not doing anything to stand out. People already know who all 3 of us are, okay? Booster was on live. Huggy's like the #1 fucking clip channel of the LCU, and I was fucking one of the most talked about or clowned on people, or fucking Donuts and Mermaid guy that people know in the background of the LCU. Okay? All three of us are known throughout the goddamn universe. That's why people already know about this shit. Whether they want to watch or not, whatever. We do it for fun. All of us do it for fun. And I'm glad, you two are here with me, just doing it for fun. But, it's they bring up these nobodies, bro. Like literally that dude from New York, that little midget dude. Who are you? Who are you? The guy who was playing like the trumpet or whatever, and he was like, hold on. I'll show you the video. The guy was retarded. Oh my god. This guy right here, bro. Let me share my screen with you guys. You'll instantly know who this is.
Going anywhere, shithead. Get the fuck out of my neighborhood. Get out! What the?
You never seen this?
You're no artist. Stop. You're a mediocre piece of shit. You can't even play.
Hold on, I gotta get the actual. Yeah, here it is. Here it is.
Honest? Anybody know who you are? Maybe everybody else wants to enjoy the peace and quiet. This is one of the most important places in all of North America. Who are you? Who are you? You miserable, presumptuous, no talent. You're no artist. An artist respects the silence. It serves as the foundation of creativity. You obviously don't have the talent. You don't have enough respect for yourself or other people, or what it is to express yourself. In music or any other form of creativity. And I'm an NYU film school graduate, sucker, and the School of Visual Arts, and the Academy of Art University in San Francisco. You suck. You're a no talent. If you really had talent, go practice, and then get yourself a gig, instead of ruining the end of the day for everybody down here. You disgrace. You're everything that's gone wrong in this world. You're a self-consumed, no talent, mediocre piece of shit. And I've earned my right to say it. Okay? I had 200,000 people with Bill Graham. In 1975, I walked Bob Dylan up on stage. Who the fuck are you? I knew the Grateful Dead from...
That's how I feel right now about the LC. Who the fuck are you? You never seen that, Booster?
I've seen it.
He walked.
Some guy was literally. Yeah, he did. He actually did. He has a pic. They have a picture of it. Yeah, he actually did. He's walked several people up on stage to introduce him. Like, that guy is real. But this guy was literally on the street just playing a trumpet, and this guy started freaking out on him. But that is real. He did walk Bob Dylan on stage in 1975. Who are you? That's how I feel when I see some of these hosts come onto the show. And honestly, like, that's what Keem should say. Like, you suck. Like, oh shit. Oh my god, that shit is hilarious. Just dumb random shit like that I've seen is just like out of this fucking world funny. Hold on. Oh my god, guys, this isn't our regular show. Our regular show is tomorrow. This is just totally fucking random. I was doing the wings thing, but this has just been totally fucking random. Hanging out here today. Oh my god, did you see that thing on live TV where that lady got kicked by a horse?
What?
You didn't? It was on live TV. Watch this. Let me go to clips. Hold on. Watch this shit. Yeet.
Well.
Yeet. She got fucking ripped.
I assume that something was wrong with the horse, like a bruise or something, and she didn't do her proper research as a horse trainer to know not to touch it there, and so out of reflex, it hit her like a cat or a dog snipping at you if you touch a weak spot on them from activities.
What do you guys think about the Gorlock fight?
The fuck is this?
It's Gorlock the Destroyer, bro. She's having a boxing match. You didn't see this shit?
Directamente desde Tucson. Tranquilo, más cerca, por favor.
Gorlock the Destroyer is fighting this other big trans girl. They're both trans, by the way. These aren't women. These are dudes.
Oh my god. They're trying to do the pose off and let me fix my hair. Let me fix the hair. Make sure the hair looks good.
Yeah,
Oh
Al
my
Weezy, big Gorlock.
Yeah, Louise. She
Al
literally
Weezy,
did
yeah.
the pose that she.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they're both dudes. And they're fighting. They're doing a whole boxing match with these
I
idiots.
have I have no idea what drama alert is laughing when you put on the show with fucking Wings and Boogie just basically humping each other. What the fuck are you doing, drama alert?
Geo. That's Geo for you, bro. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff I got tomorrow. Like that boxer that got headbutted and like it fucked up his jaw, like the head like teeth line were moving up and down because it got fucking dislocated. Yeah, bro, I got some major Twitter stuff for tomorrow, bro. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh shit. That's fucking crazy. What are you guys planning on doing tonight?
Resting, getting over this flu or whatever, or getting as much as I can out of it.
Hell yeah, I feel that.
So
What about-
tomorrow I'll be in better spirits and be more active.
Yeah, our show's going live at 5 p.m. EST, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. What about you, Huggy? What do you got planned?
I literally just came home and I just threw all my night stuff and came onto the show. So after this, I'm just gonna like wind down and then deal with work tomorrow because of course work is work. But yeah, I'm excited. Yay. Yeah.
What about the
But
Modern
yeah.
Warfare 4 remastered? Do you guys look at that at all?
That looks fun. I'm not gonna lie. The graphics to it look really good, and I like the idea of Price being a rogue operative that's being chased. I like the idea of what's going on.
How many times are you gonna remaster Modern Warfare?
No. This is a sequel to the new
isn't this-
timeline.
Yeah, it was a sequel. My bad, not a remaster.
Oh.
It was a sequel.
Basically, what they did was they remastered the original Modern Warfare into like a new timeline, just called Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Then they made 2 and 3 all like the reboot, and now 4 is just called 4 Modern Warfare, and it's a whole story set after the other 2 reboot games.
Yeah.
3 reboot.
The movement in it looks pretty good. A lot of people say it looks bad, but I think it looks pretty good. I think it's going to be a pretty good game overall, So,
Is it coming in November?
October, I think.
Nice.
October 23rd, I think.
Nice.
We're going to get some good content.
I
on
mean,
that
I might
shit.
pick, or I can't wait. I look forward to that. So yeah.
The game trailer tricks you. It makes it look like it's one game or one kind of game, and that's pandering to a certain audience. And you're like, is this really what's going on? Is this what the game's going to be? And then they drop the twist, and then like the screen goes black, and then you see the real story happening, and you're like, oh, okay, well this makes it better then.
Hell
Have
yeah.
you know what I'm talking about more?
Yeah, I've seen the trailer for it. Yep.
Like how it looks like it's all going to be Chinese, the Chinese army fighting somebody. Even
Mhm.
has like the Chinese kanji type thing for the 4, and then you're like, is this what this is going to be? They're really doing this, and all of a sudden then all of a sudden it says like 5 days earlier, and then you see in the trailer like Price, and then what happened leading up to the Chinese part of the game. So you're like, oh, okay, never mind. I see
Yeah.
what you're doing here. You tricked us.
Yeah, they fucked with your head just for it. But yeah, guys, we are gonna go live tomorrow. Like I said, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard. I'm gonna wrap it up because one, Huggy's tired, and I know Booster probably wants to go lay down. I'm gonna hang out in the Discord and play some Cyberpunk, guys. That was our Wings of Redemption coverage, our first part of our video in the video section, and then after this uploads, I'm gonna put this one in the video section as well, so it doesn't confuse it with our lives. But yeah, be sure to check out our live tomorrow, guys, because it's the whole fucking LCU quitting bullshit, Nightmare and Steak gone. I guess Angel saying some bullshit that she shouldn't have been saying. So yeah, we're gonna cover all that tomorrow. Huggy, if you got anything that you want to throw in there, throw it in there too tonight, and we'll get to it.
Yeah, like I said, thank you all for watching the wing stuff, and thank you all for watching like the companion to this for me, myself, Booster, and Morningstar.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys have a good Saturday night, and
Hope you guys have a good
see
one.
you guys tomorrow.
See you guys. Yeah, we're gonna do the part 3 to the wings thing too next weekend, where we go through the down the rabbit hole and then the finish off the original video that we were watching. So as always, guys, that's Booster, that's Huggy. I have been Insomnia. I'm not gonna play out any outro music. We're just gonna end it right on the note. So as I always say, guys, we'll catch you in the next one.
All right. Peace out.